Hey everyone, I want to remind you that waylays and melees are a bunch of adults using adult language talking about adult content, so viewer discretion is advised. Thank you.
Last time on Waylays and Melees.
I've been on other arena circuits with them, but this is the first one that is legitimate. This is the first one where you're eligible to buy yourself out.
This poor kid is not going to have a choice
No,
in life.
like, I really appreciate your friendship.
Friendship's a strong word, and you also kind of smell of like, you know how when there's like a dead animal and then its guts explode and it's been sitting out for like a day or two?
I imagine.
That's right where you're at. But like if it rained too.
I appreciate your honesty. That's how I know we're friends.
Yes.
That you can be that honest with me, and
That's
I can just
yes.
take it as constructive criticism.
You can take it however you want, I guess. Wait. I'm surprised. And I'm gonna say this as delicately as I can. I'm surprised you swallowed that.
Me too. I usually don't.
Oh. I don't get it.
Call yourself a
It's
bit over
a
there.
period joke.
Okay.
Are you upset at all?
Oh, I'm pissed.
Are you upset at all?
Yes. Yes. I'm mad because I seen Ziemniak go down and I rage.
Fucking rages, finally. So
Waylays and Melees now!
From broken homes to the great wide, unsettled souls roaming through this life. 'Cause we all try to do what's right, but it's a long, long road to ride until you cross to the other side. Peace, find your soul wrapped in warm in love, 'cause we all try to do what's right, but it's a long, long road to ride. Oh, it's a long, long road to ride.
cool.
Do we have announcements?
Do we have announcements?
I don't know.
We have two contests that are being cashed in on this session.
Contest.
We have contests.
Yeah.
What the
So
fuck?
every 50. Well, so it's every 150, I guess. No, that's not true. It's essentially every time we hit a 50 mark, right? So not the hundreds marks, just the 50s. So the in-betweens.
It's like
However you want to say that. However you want to say it.
Reverse
Yeah.
everything else that's normal.
every other 50.
Every other 50.
Yeah. Yep. So what happens is the followers on Twitter and whatnot, they get to comment. I prompt them with a question for a concept of like an NPC or an item or a scenario or a monster or an encounter or a problem, and then they respond with their suggestions.
Oh.
And then I pick one at random, and then you guys get to encounter that.
I don't like this.
Yeah.
I'm not having.
Why do I feel like we're gonna meet people who watch us? I'm not ready for it.
Also, they're
If you make an NPC based on yourself, we're not doing it.
the names are versions of the user.
Their Twitter
no.
handle.
Yeah, their Twitter handles. When last we left our faithful heroes,
We got our shit wrecked.
you had just finished the 3 bouts of the arena. You're here in the Shurka arena to try and essentially buy out your
Contract.
your slave contracts and whatnot, to then become, well, in the best of light, you'd be able to pay the 1,000 gold and get your freedom. But the essential goal, the practical goal of the people are essentially to try and find someone who will foot the bill, and then you'll be able to work it off in more of a more free-flowing capacity as citizens instead of slaves.
Essentially, instead of getting our shit wrecked every time we walk into the arena.
Yeah. You guys did pretty well, defeating beetles, big ass, bouncy booty beetles,
Yeah.
goblins,
That's what I
and
like.
then the assassin / druid pair. They gave you quite a bit of a problem.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, this is, in all of your cases, the first time you've ever taken a life. For any of you.
For sure.
To especially who shall not be named. The kilt wearer, who went berserk and hulked out for a bit. Used the battle axe to just flay someone in pieces.
He did do that.
He
You
did.
did.
Brutal.
And then I believe Surtos, you had the killing blow on the druid, no?
Yeah. I splattered them.
So even though
I'm from a different plane.
you come from a different plane, but you still have never took the life of something that was sentient or like intelligent.
Mhm.
I killed some beetles.
You did.
So I thought I did it.
I didn't.
But none of you speak beetle, so you couldn't tell that they were just screaming for their families. Just slowly dying.
And you ate their heads and ass to mouth one of them.
Sometimes you
Wasn't
never
the
go
kind of
ass
help
to
they were looking
mouth.
for.
She
I did it. That's true.
went ass to mouth with one.
I did. And I ate them.
Some would say you would have done that first.
In some bathroom stalls, there's like, for a good time, calls Ziemniak, and then someone thought better of it and tried to scribble it out, but it's already there, so they can't get rid of it.
Ziemniak is the person on the opposite side of the stall that knocks.
Just Walter White.
I am the one who knocks.
Just mimics Walter White perfectly. I am the one who knocks. Like, oh God, I thought this bathroom was empty. Just a cloaca being pressed through a hole, through the glory hole, just like a bunch of feather and cloaca. You're like, what is that?
I was prepared for other things, but not that.
That's my cloaca.
Oh,
It's my poo hole and my pee hole.
wait, oh,
And my hoo hole. All three
Did you-
combined.
What'd your mom say?
poo hoo and pee, I guess.
Yeah.
Poo hoo and pee. No one does, but we all have to deal with it.
Yeah.
What was it your mom told you to tell everybody?
I don't remember.
I'm 7.
Oh, yeah. I'm just...
Hey, I'm old enough to mate.
Yeah. I'm sexually mature.
I love how you sound like a grandmother saying it. I'm sexually
Her mom
mature.
is like 9, so she's definitely old. Like old as fuck.
Y'all so gross. Y'all so gross.
Her mom's the one that's seen some stuff. Like, Went to all those festivals.
Oh God!
When I was your age.
If you're not eating funguses, you're
Electric
not living.
force. I've been to Burning Man.
Oh no.
Oh God!
Oh, cool.
I'm dying. Yes,
You are 7 now.
I am.
Stay outside the camera.
So with that in mind,
Yes, child.
I'm gonna fuck up the shot.
It'll only be his lower half anyway.
How
That's even worse.
is it?
Is it? I mean,
Okay.
Are you lost?
Nope.
I'm lost.
Thoughts and prayers.
A meter hits you on dice.
Everyone dies.
shut,
Everyone's dead.
Carl.
It was a bloody accident.
Carl.
Oh no.
So here you go, buddy.
TK.
Thank you. Oh, this is something I'm gonna do from now on too, because I think
Oh
it's kind of
no.
cool. Carl,
I'm
have an
scared.
inspiration.
Oh no.
At some point in the game, you are well allowed to use it for or against somebody,
Oh no.
Oh no.
player or NPC. All right.
Carl, dude. I love you. Just,
Really schmooze that one there.
you know, I feel like you don't hear it enough. Probably at home, but you are loved.
Oh!
You are important. And
You hear
are
that,
special.
Carl's mom?
You
are
hear that?
special.
If she didn't hate
You matter.
Elliot
You matter,
before.
Carl.
You matter.
You
You
matter.
better.
Point of inspiration.
it doesn't.
All right.
Point of inspiration.
Disadvantage. I'm just kidding. I'm just trying to schmooze him.
Really don't like him.
I don't think you can hear me with those headphones on, can you?
I don't
Yeah,
think so.
yeah.
He's listening to you through the.
Just kidding.
He can hear you so well.
He said, "Yeah, I can." Like, wasn't a bit.
Yeah, I can.
Okay.
Yeah, I can.
They're
I know.
standing in the middle of the arena because we are still playing D&D.
Are we?
Oh yeah.
Here we are.
She did it. You brought it. You made it real for me.
The imagination is just there.
The roar of the crowd on their feet, clapping, throwing food and such. Yep.
This is why
Uh,
nobody loves you.
Graham's throwing the dissonant whispers.
Just truth hurts.
Oh no.
Alright, so we're gonna play. At some point we're gonna play. It's gonna be great.
I'm playing.
You guys are
You're always playing.
in a zone, right, of kind of the adrenaline drop where adrenaline crash, I think it's called. And like,
Exhaustion.
yeah, you were essentially just tunnel visioned right now. It's and
I'm
you
still
can
on the ground.
getting up, yeah, and you can determine how your character would have reacted to this, but for one in particular, he has everything muffled. He's kind of in a daze, just blood splattered all over the kid. And you see him just like dragging the battle axe and then takes a few steps and drops it and then continues walking toward the entrance that you guys came from in a very slow, shuffled type of walk. Let's start with Surtos. How do you react to the carnage and
The carnage doesn't bother me at all. It's just gore. Killing somebody is a little bit new, but almost a preparation thing. Like, this was a first step that had to be taken at some point.
This is the first step to genocide, which is the ultimate goal.
I mean, no. But pretty much just kind of, he's going to try and keep riding the high of the crowd as long as he can.
How does he react in the moment? Just slaying the druid little guy who was...
He's going to check his hands to make sure that, like, the sound wave was able to keep the blood off of his hands.
Yeah, it was.
And just kind of like, and then just kind of realize that it's all the way up his, like, mid-section.
But it's only in spray form. It's not like
it's just a mist form.
Yeah, it's like small droplets, but like because by and large the majority of it had crushed and shot out.
Yeah.
So
I forgot about
that. Yup. Because if you guys remember, if you recall, the druid tried to do Thunder Wave, and it knocked him back, 10 feet, and then he came up and just went Thunderclap, and smoked his head, and like crushed and exploded his top of his torso outward.
But
in true Disney form.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, was he? Nope, we're not going there.
I like the little jaunt you're about to do. You're like, was he? And then like the music starts.
Well, we were already in the genocide section, and then we went Disney.
Let me out.
Run. Okay. But no, like this version, the way of killing the person doesn't bother him. It's just, I think he's more concerned after watching Falco,
his baby boy,
kill somebody, and now seeing his response. Now
brutally.
Yeah, he's very much just like, I've got to calm my own shit and focus on him, obviously, because he's not doing it.
Okay. R9. Ziemniak.
Cold metal man.
Was buffering.
We didn't introduce ourselves this time.
I don't have a heart.
Didn't. No.
I'm Elliot.
We're not doing it now.
I play R9.
What if that was the way, like in random parts of the actual session, like you just everyone stops
halfway through, come back from intermission. By the way,
or like just like random parts. You're like, all right, what do you say to the waitress? And you're like, I'm Jessica. I play Ziemniak. And then the end scene, bring it back.
All right.
Van Damme. So what do you say to the waitress? Perfect.
She's just addressing the crowd.
I'm alive.
R9. I don't think he's. I'm not reveling. I'm not. I don't feel like it was dishonorable combat, but I don't feel like there's any honor to be gained in this combat.
It's gladiatorial shenanigans.
It's this barbaric. It's. I know I have to do it to get to where I guess my destination is going to lead me. But if I had seen Falco drop his battle axe, that will kind of alert me to some level of concern for him and wanting to make sure he's all right and make sure the rest of my allies are all right as well. I think.
I love how both of us were instantly concerned for Falco, and like Ziemniak's by herself. She's fine. She's dead, but she'll be back.
Preening, like reveling in roadkill. Like everyone's like, "Holy fuck! Did you see what happened to that assassin and Druid?" And she's over there with the assassin, just like pulling pieces of its face off.
We need like Morgan Freeman, like the Vakenku are the garbage men of Dungeons and Dragons.
Or you need to understand.
There it is. Thank you. I don't have a good Morgan Freeman.
I don't either, but
Kenku. as many would call,
I like
the
it.
dumpsters
It's like
of the gladiatorial fights.
it's like the most English. It's like an English stepbrother of Morgan Freeman. I want to see the Michael Caine version of Morgan Freeman. Just it's all over the place.
Two of them.
Yeah. They don't want to be together, and I'm pretty sure it's paradoxical. But moving on to things. Ziemniak.
How aware of what just happened am I? Like, when did I wake up?
I think
Oh yeah, she's
you
been
went.
out.
I've been
Wow.
She was dead.
I was,
Yeah, I would make sure she's up.
We
So
both were
you-
just like, Falco, fuck you.
yeah.
You are being brought back, and as you're kind of being brought to your feet, you rise up and you see that Surtos has just turned around and started going. You saw a little
that
bit, a little bit of movement off to your right, but what you see behind Surtos is just like a water balloon exploded behind him on the ground, but more so it had shot in more of a direct line away from him, and then kind of like phrase outward, but it's all like dark brown, red in color.
The imagery I
fucking
had
red.
was like when you try to like stab a Capri Sun, and then it goes through the other
Yeah.
side and just.
I was thinking like
That's what killing people's like.
like someone is sitting in a corner. Someone's like sitting again, like in the corner of like a right angle, and then they just have the screaming squits, and they're just bare ass, and it just shoots out, and then they get up, and whatever's left is how that person was left. So there's like big cheek area clearing, but then literally any area that can be filled with blood and guts and mayhem is, and it's gross.
So can we revive her?
The druid? Because that's what I was talking about.
That's a
she
he.
has been
Is she
revived
okay?
by a cleric who is
Yeah.
at work.
Bird, are you okay?
I don't know. Okay. What happened?
You're knocked out. I brought you back. No. No, that didn't happen. You were knocked out. I left you there. And because I wanted to eliminate it so it didn't hurt you more. And so, now welcome back. Falco killed somebody. I killed somebody. We're gonna help Falco because he don't seem that cool about all this.
He's in
What?
the.
I thought you said we're gonna help Falco because you don't seem that cool.
You seem pretty lame.
You're pretty much a shitbag. Let's go hang out with someone cool.
I would like to help the old child.
He's old to you.
Yeah, it's almost double her age.
Some would say exactly double her age.
He's 12, I think.
I thought he was 14.
I don't know.
No, he 12.
Oh, he 12?
He 12.
He said he's like, he doesn't
12.
quite know, but Blake himself has like said a few different ones, but he's around 12.
You also don't know exactly how old you are.
I think you said you were
I'm sorry.
like, yeah, you're 7.
We decided that you were 7, I think. Because you were like,
3.
we don't have birthdays. And I'm like, well, you're fucking 7 now.
I could be
Happy
3.
birthday, you're 7 today.
Could be 3.
That's also sexually mature.
It's like,
Okay.
what would it be like misogynistic to
If you have to start a sentence that way.
to ask a bird to go make a nest? Why aren't you in your nest? Why aren't you making nests? What are you doing out here?
I feel like that's not misogynistic. I feel like that's racist.
Oh, I said racist. Like, what if
It's a bird.
What if an Aarakocra was to say it?
Okay. Now
Yeah.
that I don't give a shit.
Look, I'm thinking ahead towards future NPCs, and I'm trying to see what the equivalent to get back in the kitchen. Like, I'm trying
Back in the nest.
get back in the nest.
Get on them eggs.
Oh my god.
Why aren't you
I'm making
regurgitating
NPCs.
your food for your young ones?
Do you regurgitate
I don't
yourself
see you
or do you use
regurgitating.
formula?
Those kids are hungry. I expect to get back to the nest. And there to be regurgitated food.
Are you listening, Carl?
Alright.
I wanted you.
You guys,
No.
are met.
I hate the fact that we've given him that power.
You didn't.
I know. But I'm using we as a collective, and
This is a prime example of
Why not?
DM abusing his power.
Prime.
Yeah.
Have you met
Optimus.
Sam?
Optimus of the primes.
What else has he done to you?
You don't want to know.
Woo.
Sure.
You got that on tape?
Alright,
All right.
let's
Wait,
play
wait,
D&D.
stop.
What do you guys think?
We're going to help the old Chad.
Sitting in a corner with his knees in his chest. That's the,
I'm Graham, and I'll be playing Surtos. Herbos?
not for long.
No.
Perfect.
Not for
Sitting,
long.
sitting in the corner with his knees in his chest and his arms wrapped around his legs,
Maybe he can do it.
with faint, shallow breaths and just staring out into the distance right now, is Falco.
Out of everybody here, that doesn't surprise me.
What do you mean?
So back to D&D.
Pause for that? I hope so. We just cut all that out right now. Oh, hey, look. Falco's here.
Welcome back to Whaley's Melees. I am your DM, Shamas. So with your this is the first time you've ever killed anybody
Yes.
that you can remember. You brutally tore that person apart, that woman apart, with a battle axe.
In a fit of rage.
Yeah, in a fit of rage. But it was like tearing open a tin can with your bare hands and then realizing that there was a puppy inside that you tore up.
Oh, no.
And with the roar of the crowd,
than what he did.
Yeah, it is.
it's exactly different than what you did. With the roar of the crowd, you realize that it had kind of muffled into it. Take your time. You look so sad.
Is that the scooch for Graham today?
It's a Graham Scooch!
You've got
Hashtag. No, I didn't. I just didn't.
I told you I do that every episode.
It's the fucking hashtag Graham Scooch.
Mine's got wheels.
Graham.
Mine's got weed.
Just like the other hashtag we started.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
We gotta make that one thing. It's just a mess with it. It's fun.
So, with that, what I had said, because you weren't here to defend yourself,
In
is
spirit.
that Falco had turned around in the numbing roar of the crowd, tunnel vision, really could only hear his breathing, took a few steps toward the entrance and dropped his battle axe and just slowly shuffled past everybody and went in. And currently is sitting against the wall, grabbing his knees, just looking off and having shallow breaths. So there's nothing you can do about that.
Okay.
That's what happened. Fighting. 1v1 me in real life noob.
Alright.
But
We have to take
feel
a break
free.
to pick people. We gotta go fight.
Feel free to
Get
take
the
it.
swords.
Because I ain't a fucking chump. I'll murder someone right here. It's a show.
I embody Falco. We're going!
But feel free to take it away. How you think Falco would act.
Yeah, like I said, if he's sitting on the wall just staring off, you just see him like quietly whispering to himself. Betty wouldn't like this, Benny. Benny. They tried to hurt him, though. That's it. I don't know. And he just stops for a minute. Doesn't know what to do. Start weeping, I think.
And at that point, through your weeping, the muffle kind of dissipates, and you can hear more of the roar of the crowd on the outside as the doors are beginning to close, and the people who came along with you are explaining to Ziemniak what had happened as they approach and they see you, but you're kind of caught up in your situation. How do you guys want to proceed?
You doing okay over there, buddy?
Doesn't really answer.
Okay. I'm just gonna go over and slide down next to him and just kind of ruffle his hair.
He leans in.
There's a piece of someone in the hair.
Pull that out. And just kinda, with as much as I can to not show him that.
Yeah, that's like the third piece I found.
Ziemniak's like, oh!
He's like, "Whoa, that's disgusting!" Just eat that up.
Chase after it like through a piece of bread. The duck pot.
Out of sight, out of mind.
Does this mean we're free yet?
You doing okay?
I don't know. I don't think so.
What's wrong, buddy? Talk to us.
What do you mean what's wrong? Did you not just see what happened out there?
I saw you totes wreck somebody. It was awesome. You did a great job protecting your friends.
Yeah, I did, didn't I?
You did.
You did what you had to do, child man.
Oh, old child. Thank you.
No problem, buddy.
It's like
He giggles at that one.
The out of nowhere.
I know you're a crow thing, but every time you do that, I think chicken. Like the neck extends, and you're like every time.
Lay an egg. Would you like dinner? No.
Are you hungry?
Good thing we have a frying pan handy at all times.
Ziemniak gets real fucking constipated every now and then. Goes, are you hungry? This
You
means
child.
I can mate.
You're not right. No part of you is right.
In the distance, you hear.
Oh boy.
As a woman approaches, and I feel like I've said before that I mess with this a lot. There we go. Okay.
Stop messing.
She walks in with her hair is pulled back into a ponytail, black in color, but it's still matted. Like it was never brushed before it was pulled back. It's just kind of how it was is how it is. And she approaches you. She's wearing a little bit of light leather and what looks like armor, but it has a kind of teal tunic over it. And she is well armed with a short sword and dagger and such, but it doesn't seem like she has any sort of aggressive stance whatsoever. On her head, a tricorn hat that's like burgundy in color. But there may be room for a feather at some point. Yeah.
That means
Provide that
All,
service.
yeah, all it takes
don't piss her off.
is one pluck. You know? But she probably has standards. So.
Ouch.
I don't want it to have been recently dead.
Her short sword is in fact a very slick-looking falchion. She approaches and she says, "My name is Diana, and we have watched you. You have proven yourself worthy of an audience, your interview, shall we say. So if you would please follow me, and I'll take you up to the handler, and I believe you're eligible for purchase. Is he okay?
He'll be fine.
Okay. Follow me.
I'm gonna like pick him up and like wipe off his eyes and like
Just shake it off of him. That's how you handle small children and babies. Thunderclap that shit off of you. It got rid of all this stuff.
Are we still? I've got so many apologies to give you.
It's understood that you would leave them in the room, but technically you have whatever you still have.
Okay. Yeah, I'll put them back on the weapon rack and whatnot.
Okay.
don't look at me like that.
I mean, you looked at me like that first, which would assume whatever you're scheming, imagine that there are authority figures.
Yeah, I'll put it back.
Okay. I'll let you do it, but as we spoke of earlier, you can make any stupid
No!
choice you want, as long as you have the rules for it.
Nope.
Okay.
Don't laugh at me like that.
I'll watch you die. Like for real.
They'll just make a
Again?
spectacle of you.
Again. Fuck off, metal man. It'd be helpful.
There's-
One step closer to whooping your ass. From a distance.
He doesn't have an ass though.
He does.
That's weird.
Do you go to the bathroom?
Okay, that's a legitimate question that we need answered right now.
I do not need to eat. Why would I need to go to the bathroom?
Does he pee oil, though? Does he need an oil change?
That's a possibility.
I ain't pulling.
These are things that you have to keep an eye out for. Like, why are there random tiny expulsions of steam sometimes? Like, what are those about? Are these lubrications from him?
Does he add water?
Does he?
This has become all of Surtos' life.
I know I need to get back and whatnot, but also, why are you? Alright,
Why are you?
yeah. So she leads you upland towards the through the halls, away from where everyone had been corralled to begin with, and toward what looks like a locker room of sorts. And she goes, "Before you meet him, you need to be cleaned up and made presentable. So you need to wash it off." Especially this one. And this too. Okay. She's not dabbing, she's cleaning.
You're gross.
So I will give you 5 minutes, but you need to hurry. And she'll step towards the doorway as you guys are in the locker room at this point. It's like a small bathhouse with stone floors and walls.
Tiny man, wash yourself off.
Okay.
Metal
Wanders
man.
over to the bathtub. Doesn't take his kilt off. Just gets into the tub.
Help.
The moment you get into the tub, do you submerge your head at all?
It's a
No.
No.
Not yet.
It's a mimic tub.
Don't you fucking.
This was a test!
Something else we're gonna have PTSD about.
Kelpie's coming from nowhere. What? It's 5 feet deep here. What the?
It was me the whole time! Twist!
Damn Spanish.
Amelia just fucking met you! What do you mean twist?
Her name is not Diana. It's Anili.
Why?
You just watch me die.
Peels her head off and it's Surtos. You're like, what? She's like, what?
Where did you even?
Peels her head back again.
Chuck!
It's R9. What is happening? Okay. I was Chuck the whole time. Oh, hey there, neighbor.
Just wanted an ass.
I see you found my Kelpie there. That's alright.
That's for the head stripper.
Well, you didn't scratch him, did you? Whoa, it's going to take a lot to get those out on. Boy, but look at that lawn. Alright.
Damn, your lawn looked good, by the way.
Thanks, man.
Mm-hmm. I meant to tell you that earlier, but I forgot.
I
Always
do
bringing
notice
us that
that.
fucking game.
I'm like,
He said lawn.
I was so immersed in the world, Elliot.
You were already gone.
We were.
it is a nice lawn.
Thanks.
Did you mow
Am
it?
I actually?
I do the bare minimum.
Did you pay somebody else to mow it?
I mean,
Did you make your kids mow it?
I'm Mexican, so I think I have to.
No.
I can say it on fire. You motherfuckers.
Shut up, you Michael Jackson looking motherfucker.
Carl, don't lie.
And the oppression keeps going
All I
on.
need- all I
Carl,
need is-
wasn't Michael Jackson dead before you even were born? You're
No.
He
Did
might
you
have been,
take him
dude.
to Neverland?
He was a skeleton for a while.
Found him wandering outside. It was weird.
That's where they got him. He's a rescue.
He had one glove. It was a left one, which is weird. I don't know what happened to the right one. Oh, God. There's so many questions.
Am I actually that messed up?
You just have splatter on you, but like
I'll dump a bucket on myself.
you get rusty and you stay in place.
When I die.
You die.
Fuck!
Yeah. Water was your only weakness.
I went in water before though.
That's not my fault.
That was lake water.
That was the deception.
That's where
It
the
was-
steam
that
comes
was
from.
the-
He's
that was
just
the
trying to
Kelpie
dry it
water.
out.
Alright, well, we got another character here.
Everybody meet
It's the bucket of water,
Yeah.
but has already been poured out, so that's dead too.
Yeah.
It's just the
It
bucket.
feels hollow all day long.
Like
Nothing.
me.
Nothing but emptiness and sorrow.
Stop making this too real, okay? We're trying to play some D&D.
I can't. You gave me this mood.
You brought the lawn into this. Now we're talking about hollow and sad and okay.
Have you dunked your head yet?
No.
Okay. Cleaned. You're good.
Yes, I'll
So we're
I'll
all
pour
done?
water over him.
Okay.
It's so cold.
Is it cold?
It's warm to me.
I don't
Did
have
your mom
feathers.
It tastes warm to me. Yeah, so you guys get cleaned up. Follow her up. She takes you
Bird bath edition over
upstairs. Yeah, makes a fucking mess.
How did all the water get out of the tub? I don't
She
know
goes,
this.
beak, ass, feathers, beak, flop, flop, jump, jump, ass, fly.
And
You gotta skip that
trails
part. You
everywhere.
can't do it yet.
Oh, she just jumps in place,
No.
and then we all just let her be.
But man.
All right.
That's what you need to scream when you actually do fly for the first time.
My murder.
On my hands.
Someone cast fly on you.
If I could fly, would my man hands turn into wings?
No.
Well, fuck. How do I fly?
Jetpacks. Like every other bird.
Jazzercise
You
it.
get jetpacks.
Jazzercise it.
Okay.
We're clean up.
Yeah. No more heroin. You guys are fine.
Just one more for a little bit for the walk me down.
Who narcaned me?
You're taken upstairs.
Fighting.
And you die.
Nope.
It's not my fault.
Second time tonight.
Shit.
That was a short campaign.
On to campaign 2.
Yeah. Hope you got another story.
It's equally as disappointing.
I bet. It's coming from you.
Then, with his business suit and all.
Campaign 2 and still not 100% chance of rain.
0% chance.
What about next week? Wait, we do need that.
What do we need?
Yeah, the
Elliot,
chance will rain.
do we have a prediction next week?
75% chance of rain. Next
You
week.
think so?
Next week?
This is 60 this
That's-
week, right?
Meteorology isn't perfect.
It's not a science. Why would you think it's a science?
Do we have a
It's
low
not
front?
It's not even close to an exact science. It's just.
Do we have a low front moving in with the?
Can we get like a back here? You can use that if you want. I'm not even opposed to
We need to
it.
put a
We need a
behind
green
it.
screen, yeah.
We look. We have.
As you can
we
see
have
right
the
here in
technology.
Michigan.
You see what to do here?
What you got here?
What you got? What you got? God damn it!
What
What you doing there, bud?
We're right here.
What you got right here is you got the state of Michigan.
And there's no rain to be seen there, bud.
No, none today.
None.
Oh, there
jeez.
might be some wall though.
Oh no, that's trouble.
Right here,
The Upers though.
I love his face. So
Elliot.
fucking done with this. He's like, this bit was dead the moment you started it. But you guys are going on 12 minutes, and we're still not out of the arena.
Van damn it,
It just,
Man,
you
yeah.
know, goes with the whole game.
Elliot.
Alright.
I need to know.
I need to know.
Where's our chance of rain?
75%.
In what general vicinity?
Yeah.
In the state of Michigan here?
Yeah.
We're looking at a southeastern side. All right.
Southeastern.
Moving
From the southwest.
northeastern.
Coming from the southwestern.
What you need to do is head west. Alright. So you fuckers are heading up. Imagine being at like a baseball
would.
stadium, and then you are going up those like the wide stairs, right? And you're going through the stands. And you guys cut through the back of the foremost stands, and it takes you to what will essentially be the box seats, right? Like the
This ain't a hockey game.
it might be.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh, jeez, there, bud.
Okay.
Now
so
we're
in
easy.
the crowd area. Like, we're walking
Yeah,
out
but you
there.
guys are actually like walking behind them, and they don't even seem to have caught that you're being escorted this way.
Yeah. Okay.
Is there more gladiatorial fights going on?
Yes, but that one was like primo. So you kind of have like the preliminary fights, and if you had the time to watch, you would notice that most of them don't make it past round 1 or 2.
They get eaten by the beetles.
They get done dead, or they get so mortally wounded that they're not gonna make it. And so when you actually do see someone, even a group, going and making it through all 3 of them, especially in a day, that's amazing. Most of these fighters are doing it to cut away at their debt. They don't make that much, and they're really just trying to survive these little incursions, I guess, little skirmishes. Alright, so you were following Diana, and she leads you up to the boxes, and up there you see first a gruff human with slick back, dark brown hair and patchy facial hair. His square features and large, wide-set eyes draw your gaze, while his harsh, kind of bumpkin vocabulary kind of strips away any attempt at being suave or articulate, as you kind of hear him speaking to the other man, who's in there, as you guys are entering. The other man has also more of a slicked back, but like a comb slicked back, black hair. He has jewelry in his ears and his eyebrow. He looks like a villain from a 90s movie. Where it's like the ponytail, the black muscle shirt, the earring, that type of deal. The like thin facial hair.
What you
So
got
it's
again?
my type.
Yeah.
You're just my type!
What you got against ponytails and earrings?
Can we take a break?
And thin.
No, like thin,
Line.
like Jersey Shore thin, bruh.
Like Backstreet Boys chin strap.
Right,
Chin
but
strap.
like doesn't finish the entirety. Just like comes down here, and then just like that,
Yeah.
just here.
Oh,
Like AJ McLean from the Backstreet Boys.
Yes.
he's real bad.
Who's gonna be on Dancing on the Stars on Monday. And I have it. TiVo. Is that still a thing?
It's on my DVR.
Wow, we just learned so much about you.
It's every session we do. That's the intent.
I love the Backstreet Boys.
I think they're back. All right.
They are.
I mean, to be fair, were they
To be
ever
fair.
really gone?
No. I went to Vegas to see them. I didn't even know how I was gonna get there. I was like, fuck Backstreet Boys from Vegas! Bought tickets.
I am not that devoted to anything.
No! Like, I've gone to Chicago, but that's like my extent.
I've missed like my kids' stuff. I'm not that dead. I don't think I've missed anything from my kids. That was a joke.
Not that you care about.
That's getting edited. I love my kid. All right.
Welcome back to Whaleys and Melees.
I was really hoping one of you guys would introduce yourselves.
So many breaks in this episode.
By the way, none of us introduced ourselves except for Elliot and I so far
So
at random moments.
We're doing, yeah. That's why. Well, I introduced myself earlier.
Oh, that's
And
right.
he
You
sat
don't know who
down.
Falco is. There's something wrong with you.
Falco needs no introduction.
Me.
It's a me.
Woohoo! Whoa! Whoa!
Son of
What, Elliot?
Damn toad.
So Nigel turns and goes, "Well, hell! There they are. Hey, I told you these some bitches live. What you think? Take a look at. Come on in. Let them take a look at you. See what you're about."
I'm just staring at
I walked
his
right in.
voice.
Just stand in the middle of the room.
Now turn pretty like.
Like, you guys, well, you did pretty well. It's a long time coming since we've ever seen someone actually finish all three of them in one bout. You know, that was pretty great. You did pretty good. And I see you met my what's the word? And she's like, protege. Yeah, you met one of the products.
Rotek?
Yeah,
Protege.
that's what I said.
Yeah, I'm correcting. He's got to hear it the right way, or else it's going to go into that mind bank.
He already did. Listen, you know what? You did great. Everyone's in an uproar. People buying booze. It's a fantastic day for me. So, what can I get you? And he points over to the finely facial featured looking guy. How can I get you into buying one of these here? What do we think? And the other man kind of walks around, and as he takes a couple of steps close to you, you can smell the cologne hit you. Like Axe body spray. Don't sponsor us.
That's the one we don't want.
Yeah. There are things. That's it. We just
We
lost.
only want the UK brand Lynx.
I just want
The
to.
UK brand?
Yeah.
You lord.
What's,
Is it better?
is it
No, it's the
haggis?
same thing.
Is it haggis scented?
I'd be down for that.
What is that? It's haggis.
Anyway,
Anyway, very offended by that.
we're losing so many people.
We lost so many people from the outget.
From the outget.
The whole outget.
Yeah, we all outget. Sound like Nigel and shit.
I figured they're just getting cows with us for this audio.
At this point, we'd be lucky to get homeless people listening to this. I don't think it's gonna happen.
And we just lost homeless people.
Like, you be so lucky, son of a bitch.
We just called them out. They were like, fuck you, I have high standards.
It's fair. I'd ditch us. Alright, so as he walks closer, you immediately get hit with a wave of just, like, and it stings the nostril a bit, like it's up in there. And then he gets closer still, and he, as you see him approach, is about 5'4", 5'5", and he's
So I'm
looking
taller than him.
Huh?
So I'm taller than
Yes,
him.
you did it.
I'm finally taller than someone 5'4".
I think you're about his height, right? Somewhere
What
around
are
there.
you, 5'5"?
5'5".
Bird.
5'5.5".
Oh shit.
Damn.
Yeah.
You a tall Kenku.
I don't know. I'm probably like 3 foot 4 inches.
Give or take. The exact amount.
How tall are Kenku?
And he's like,
Small.
yeah, they're relatively, yeah.
So, okay, I'm gonna go 3'4".
Executive.
I'm a foot and a half taller than him.
Yeah.
I'm 4 inches taller than him.
4 inches isn't a lot.
It's taller than I've been taller
I
than
mean,
anybody else.
It gets
so,
the
except
job
for
done, I guess. But it's nothing to brag about.
Okay, listen. The only person that's been that much shorter than me is my sister.
I'm just making a dick joke and you're walking right past it.
I am!
I don't appreciate
It's
this.
not a big enough joke.
Hey!
Hey, I may be
Carly.
5'4" staying up, but I'm 6 foot laying down. Fight me.
I will.
I'll smack you from over here.
Literally fight anybody.
Shut that game off. I want to see it. Let's do it.
Keep it on!
I want them to see this.
Not about.
This is getting out of hand so fast. We're bringing D&D to life.
Well, if it's that big, you
Oh, we
can
gotta
keep
add
it
another
in
D
your
in the
hands.
game.
It's about to be in his lap.
D's, baby. All right, let's get back to the game.
D and D.
He looks up, right up at R9, and he goes, "Hey, I like them. You know, these guys, they seem alright. Seem like I can use them, you know? So, yeah. Consider them paid for and wrap them up and I want to get out of here as soon as possible. This place fucking stinks." And Nigel goes, "Well, shit, we can do that for you right now. All right, let me show you out." And they're just gonna like walk right past you, those two. And Diana sits back and and she's like, "All right, congratulations. We have to get you transported and get your paperwork to make you citizens once again, or for the first time. I don't know. And put you to work, I guess."
What kind
Diana, we had one more with us who was taken away before the fighting began. A dragonborn named Dragonebran. Do you know what would have happened with him?
He's not really one of us.
I am not sure. He was not part of this package.
He would make a great addition to any group.
I can look into it, but they have not bought it for the sale, and so he has not been purchased.
I'm gonna stand behind R9.
It's like, he's only, if you were to start off with 2 hands, he's actually half that. So there's
Half the price.
but I will check into it. Is he a worthy investment to my employer?
What kind of work does your employer seek?
Well, I don't know exactly what you are going to do, as you have just been sold to when Jahl Fett but my employer, Nigel, he seeks to sell for a great many uses for many clients. Is he a fighter? Is he some sort of
Client?
tactician?
He's experienced. He's not. I don't think he could hold his own in a fight as well as he used to at this point in his life, but he has his uses.
Are you trying to promote this person for Jahl Fett or for my employer?
Oh, yeah, as part of the package deal with us, possibly.
I will not overstep my bounds with Jahl Fett myself, but I will look into this Ray, what's his name?
Grey Poupon.
Grey Poupon? Coupons. Group coupon.
Coupons?
Coupons. Rayne Ibrin, I will look into him, and if he is someone of worth, then I will bring it up to my employer, and if he is someone of worth, then he will handle it from there.
So Nigel is the one who just sold us, correct?
Yes, Nigel is the one who just sold you from, like...
Who just bought us?
No, Jahl Fett is the one who just bought you.
Jahl Fett.
It works like Nigel's kind of a broker who sets up and hosts these arenas in which independent vendors, being the Luduses or Slashers or what have you, bring in the property.
Yeah.
They kind of... well, you wouldn't know about this, but essentially they are essentially buying into this spectacle, paying their own dues in the hopes of that their product is purchased by the client, which are normally in the audience, and then those who are purchased, they obviously are shelling out these thousands of gold, and then that's a pretty healthy profit for any vendor, and then the house always gets its cut.
So Nigel and Diana are essentially working for the arena.
Nigel and Diana are a part of the syndicate, the Sepka syndicate, who work throughout that area with government. They have ties into everything, and this is one of the things that they host. They host a backyard type of arena, this underground fighting pit type of situation, in which they can facilitate to the more unscrupulous or unlimited ability of sales.
Okay.
So they're offering a way to facilitate near black market trades.
Okay.
Most of which, to include this one, is legal. So, but Jahl Fett is the one who just purchased your bill.
Jango Fett?
Mm-hmm.
What about my nipple?
You heard.
I said what I said!
What?
That Blue Harvest completely different.
Alright. So, is there anything that you had that you need to collect before we go?
Frying pan, spatula, apron,
So, yes.
chef hat.
Yes. Any of you?
My fork.
Alright. So, obviously, so let's go back down to your cart. Grab your belongings, and then you will follow me. So, she'll lead you back down toward that. And this bout, she leads you in a more direct path in front of people. You know, kind of down and around. And a few of them recognize him.
Oh, it's the horny guy! He made the head explode like a fucking grape!
And then you hear a couple of them shout, and they're like, "Oh, that boy freaked out! Oh my God, it's Sam!" He's like, you see one of them try and swipe at the kid to
Falco
touch him.
winces a bit.
I'm gonna stop
smack
that
it in.
right off.
And then, do you touch his hand or anything?
The guy who's reaching for him?
Yeah, he does
yeah,
like a quick
I'm
swipe.
literally
Smack it
smacking
away.
it.
And he goes, "The horny man touched me! Ah!" They're
I'm
just
just gonna...
super jump. Awesome. You get about 6 in reply.
So 3 people?
Maybe.
Maybe 5.
It might be doubles. It might be 1. It might be 1 person with 2. Who
Spread the
knows?
word.
Yeah. She takes you down to Pound Town. She takes you down to the carts.
Oh, God. On a scale of 1 to 10. Diana.
Well, she's fictitious, so we know I'd do her.
Yeah.
What kind of bard are you if you can?
Right.
Yeah, you could do it.
If I can.
Well, wait, forget you're the bard. Why aren't you talking your way out of half the shit that's happened to you?
To be fair, he's been trying to talk. It's just what he's been saying. It hasn't
I
been great.
No, to be honest.
He's just like, fuck you guys! I'm like, well, fuck you back!
Look, guess what? No, thank you. Fuck you, though.
Where's that reverse card?
I mean, to be fair,
somewhere here.
Anthony and I are getting pretty serious.
Oh, Anthony, I forgot about
You don't see him.
I didn't.
You don't see him around. Not around the carts right now.
You may keep an eye out for him.
Your crates of stuff are just like message or sending, right? You just send it to him. He's like, I'm trying to sleep. 25 words or less. You tell him how you love him.
I will find you again, my love.
Please don't. Who is this?
Some say the horny man will speak to you in your sleep.
I will do anything for
Oh, love!
Alright, copyright.
Too long.
So you collect your belongings.
Yeah.
And then she will lead you just straight out the big double doors, like the big barn kind of doors that you guys came in through the carts and stuff.
I'm gonna be disappointed that the first time that I actually got a mist of something like dirty on me, I wasn't wearing my fucking apron.
You weren't.
This is the whole reason I wear this!
But it'll stain.
On our way out, as we're kind of traversing the arena and everything, I'm gonna place my hand upon Falco's head and say, "Don't worry, this is a good thing."
I hope so.
I feel like Falco is getting the double father love right now.
It takes a village.
I guess.
Oh.
I will be your mother. I will feed you.
No, please no! And you're like shoving it in his
Just
face.
thank you though. Next later.
I'm too young to be a father.
You're too young to be his father. You were born after it.
That's what you said when you came to this realm. You're like, I'm too. I didn't come here to be a dad.
Parenting was not in the brochure.
Oh, you're doing a really good job about it.
Hey, you started killing people, didn't you?
Yeah.
That's a step forward.
Yeah.
That's a step forward, he says.
I mean, to be honest, where I come from, that's a step forward.
Can we all call you Daddy now?
Daddy?
Daddy!
Horn daddy. No.
Don't
Daddy.
kink shame.
Horny Daddy!
No.
Actually,
No, not from the bird person.
It's like
Keep your cloaca to yourself.
She's mimicking what she heard other people say, so then everyone else is wondering who she's mimicking, but it's always been her.
Who called me horn daddy? I need to know. She's heard daddy and she's heard horn.
Yeah.
Anthony did it.
And not the butt.
Not the butt.
Anthony.
Not the butt. I miss when I had hands.
Oh boy.
Gather belongings.
Yeah.
Exit belongings.
Why is a water skin 5 pounds?
Exiting.
It's filled
How
with
about
water.
Did we take off our armor?
I did.
We
I would
took a
say that
bath.
it would have been expected. Just take it off.
It belongs to the arena.
Yeah. Plus it's shit armor.
I belong to nobody, but I was bought and sold, so...
So,
Welcome to my. Oh wait.
Just have to bleep out every other word.
Well, life.
Too much.
How do they work? I don't know.
This is
the best session ever. We're almost out of the arena.
We're almost out.
You leave the double doors. You're following her.
We're out of the arena.
There is another man with her. She climbed onto a steed, which is now, I guess, him. And you just watch this whole situation work itself out.
Bojack?
Later.
Where is she?
Pregnant, I guess.
Diana.
She's a princess. Okay, so
That's gonna end tragically, I know it.
she gets on a horse, they start going, and then another horse just slams into her. They both explode.
He was jump it!
Are we free now?
Oh
It's like Diana's everywhere, and you're like, "Are we free now?"
She didn't even buy us.
You have your stuff. They have these weary-looking. There's a weary-looking horse, draft horse, that seems old and scruffy, and he's pulling a wagon behind him, and the wagon looks like a food cart type of situation, like what you'd imagine a farmer would take his harvest into town on, right?
This one going to the glue factory soon?
I don't know, maybe, but hopefully it gets you to where you need to go, because otherwise you are walking. Get on the wagon.
Getting on the wagon.
I get on the wagon.
I get on the wagon.
How tall is the wagon?
I lift him onto the wagon.
The wagon gets onto you.
Oh,
It's in Russia.
Not again.
In Russia, the wagon's on you.
You are horse. Wagon.
So
Horse
is
is on
Russia.
wagon.
You are wagon.
Pull that horse. Go.
I mean, this got weird.
Yeah.
We just lost our Russian.
Oops.
One Russian?
Oh,
Yeah, only one.
what is this? Oh, I still have Mavis in here. Don't worry about that.
May?
Don't worry about that whole deal.
That was a side quest that we failed.
Mavis?
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 Wait, isn't... Shit. Mavis was the one that we fucking gave to the Jotun?
Oops.
No, that was Tibbs.
Tibbs, that's right.
Yeah.
You were Greg and Ebron.
Sorry. I'm looking for one name, and I seem to have
That was
lost
the
it.
one.
You didn't hear the first one? You didn't hear the first one?
It's like
I did.
sneezing when you think you're gonna fart and then poo!
And then it's all poop from here. It's all down poop from here.
You're welcome, Brenda.
It's probably COVID.
Rona.
Tastes like COVID.
In your uvula.
So you guys go for a ways, and are finally almost about a day and a half's journey, and you are provided rations.
Is it caged?
No.
Oh, okay.
You guys are just
What kind of
Right
rations
on.
are they?
edible ones. I always imagine
Better than gruel?
rations are like a mixture of
Hardtack.
like elven bread, rice cakes, and like MRE stuff. Like
I have
You're-
water here.
dried, preserved stuff that will likely make you constipated.
I think
Hard
of those
pancake.
like Dinty Moore beef stew. Like,
Is everybody eating their rations?
you don't need to heat it to eat it.
You know, I like how you said that like you're trying to seduce someone. Like, hey, you don't need to. You can't even fucking do it.
You don't need to eat it.
You don't need to heat it to eat it. Oh, it's ready. Like me.
And ready.
We're all getting pregnant tonight.
If I see everybody else eating their rations, I will eat mine.
Does it just fall out? Like, do you just chew and then it
Like
just
how
kind
the
of...
crumbs are just like...
Yeah.
If there's like parts of his rations that he like doesn't eat, I'm just gonna snag parts of them.
like
I thought you said
we have two fucking birds. You're both pecking at the debris.
Yeah.
have to.
And be at his feet.
Well, I'm feeding it to the smaller one, who seemingly is the bigger one, who's seemingly the smaller one.
Yeah.
Smaller one's not eating right now. He's just
I'm feeding the smaller one.
Do you need assistance?
Do we need to do strength rolls right now, bud?
What's your favorite food?
Not anything right now. I'm okay.
I flavor it like pancakes, and he's gonna fucking eat it.
Pancakes? What's a pancake?
You're gonna love it.
Okay.
Or else.
Taste it.
It's the rainbow.
Alright. Describe to me the pancakes.
Yeah, describe the taste of a pancake.
I try it.
Fluffy. Almost like a crepe.
What's a crepe?
Crepes are here, right?
Well, if they are, he wouldn't know.
He doesn't know about them. It's like a biscuit, but flatter, but fluffier, but also...
Cake.
Also, I think crepes have to be here because they're elves.
That's right. Fucking
Yeah, but
elves
then wouldn't
exist.
pancakes be here? Because
So, what you're telling me is there's no lumberjacks in this world.
Huh?
What you're telling me is there's no lumberjacks in this world.
Why?
Because pancakes haven't been invented.
They just haven't been introduced yet or made popular by said lumberjacks.
They hold
As soon as those two merge,
They hold the recipe secret.
The universe comes.
otherwise, he's saying you need to be on the lookout for people who are chopping down trees and just watch.
Is that really where pancakes came from?
Like, so, yeah.
No, they
The
definitely
love
did.
child between.
I hope so,
lumberjacks
but no, I don't
elves.
think it is. Like, I think that they just
I need to know this
We're
now.
Googling that
yeah.
later.
You Google as it.
I'm figuring it out.
A eulogy, I think is what they're called.
You googly.
You Google as it.
Yep.
Okay, Falco takes a nibble.
How?
And you hear.
What do the pancakes taste like to you, Falco?
Yeah, bitch.
Butter. Buttery and just weird sugar. That's it. 'Cause he doesn't know what maple syrup is yet, so.
Yeah.
Weird sugary taste. Not bad. He eats a little more, but not much.
Wow! I wasn't expecting that.
It's all porn. He's just like you thought he was looking it up. He's just looking at porn.
Where does dirt come from? Dirt comes from the worms.
The origin of pancakes. They began over 30,000 years ago.
What?
During the Stone Age.
What?
Pancakes?
Researchers have found pancakes in the stomachs of Otzi the Iceman. Human remains dating back to 5,300 years.
I miss Odyssey.
I think it's Otzi.
That's
Nope.
my new character's name. Damn it, I thought I had a unique one.
In ancient Greece and Rome, pancakes were made from wheat, flour, olive oil, honey, and curdled milk.
Yeah, but no maple syrup. So
When
Does
was
it
maple
count?
syrup introduced?
The
When?
name pancake started during the 15th century, but became standard in 19th century America.
how is this a session, you motherfuckers?
Hold on, there's a.
I love how-
mistype. Previously, they were called Indian cakes, hoe cakes, Johnny cakes, journey cakes, buckwheat cakes, buckwheats.
That's
griddle
when they were
cakes,
made with
and flat
buckwheat.
jacks.
I like the hoe cakes.
Yeah.
Now when I
I am
type
okay.
when were, all it's asking me is when were
Unpause.
pancakes invented, when were waffles invented, when were crepes invented, when were marshmallows invented.
When will Dad get back? Do cigarettes take this long to buy? closest corner store?
That's why you have
Even
to be
though it's not
21.
20, it tells me nothing. Why?
It's a long journey.
Maple syrup products
Why,
began
Mom
among
cry?
settlers in the late 1700s and early 1800s. Colonists drilled holes into maple and
Your horse dies.
Mm.
You have to walk.
dying of dysentery. it is.
Okay. You guys are approaching this town. It's a very quaint looking town. However, as you approach, Diana turns over her shoulder.
Why is Diana still with us?
It's Diana and some strange guy. Who are
Django
escorting
Fett?
you. And she goes, "Welcome to your new home, Gilgrin.
Gilgrin?
Gilgrin.
Gilgrin?
Gilgrin.
Not a game that might be spelled Gilgrin. Some would say.
Gilgren.
Shit.
I was gonna do Gren with an E,
I don't give a shit.
but I didn't because you told me in time.
Well,
Gil.
Gilgren.
I think I
need a
give a shit.
home.
I already spelled it once. I ain't spelled it again.
I
Do you want me to spell it again?
Yes, please.
Rewind it. You have to catch it when it airs. Carl. That's me abusing my power. Gilgrin.
Gilgren. Like a fishy gill, smiling.
Like Pilgrim, except with G's.
Whatever you want to fucking...
And then
Whatever formula you want to, like...
Or is it...
Scott Gilgren.
It's
Yeah.
Gil Grin.
No, it's not. It's Git. Grin.
That's how it's
Obviously.
That's so many syllables.
So it's like Shamas, but not.
Right. I don't want to play this anymore. This is a lot of work. No one told me this was going to be this much work.
You put so much work into this episode, and we're going to be playing so much of it next week.
I don't think that's true at all. We're going to still be like an hour and a half in and be like, so you entered the fucking town. You're goddamn here already.
So it's almost day to retain a break.
I've been looking at the clock, man. All right.
It's not my fault.
My name's Jess, and...
And what?
I play...
Yes!
I play Ziemniak.
Oh my god. Thank you for saying it. Well, fuck. Right there. And that's where we'll take a break.
Yes!
Wait for Carl to. My name's Carl. I play Carl.
Shut the fuck up. My name's still Carl. My name's still Carl. You?
I love how Carl has become Moose.
Listen, Carl.
Oh, poor Moose.
Kiss Moon here, reminding you that sex may be great, but these fine podcasts are better. Go ahead, give 'em a go.
What would you do if I told you that the world is not what it seems?
You're telling me that potato salad is the key to other worlds? Ha! It's not even the best side dish.
And people are not who they appear to be.
I don't know that we can trust Master Boucher.
Well, I know for damn sure we can't trust Charles Edward Cheese.
My name's not Mike. Where puns run rampant through the streets.
The Global Adventurers Guild Master Enterprises will not stand for this.
Well, it's gag me for sure, so I'm pretty sure they take everything on their knees, don't they?
And it's hard to tell who the real monsters are.
Well, yeah, it's a mimic. But I'm Francis the Lion.
3 heroes.
You have my sword.
You have my kazoo.
Oh god, my hip.
Face off against 3 villains.
Never again will they enslave me.
We'll make damn sure of that.
I'm Francis the Lion.
We know. To keep the world of Euphrae from ripping apart.
This damn portal won't close.
Have you tried turning it off and back on again?
And Tim and Terry from getting even more screwed.
They're totally werewolves.
Yep, they're definitely werewolves.
Holy shit, those guys are werewolves.
Welcome to A Fool's Quest. A Fool's Quest can be found on all major podcasting platforms simply by searching A Fool's Quest.
Adventure, laughter, and a complete disregard for the rules. From Afar Podcast is a Dungeons & Dragons 5e actual play podcast with a focus on roleplay, making goofs, and storytelling. Join us aboard the Sea Monster for hijinks on the high seas as a diverse party searches for the fabled lost city of Atlantis. Find us on all major podcast platforms and on social media at From Afar Podcast. Come aboard the Sea Monster and join these 4 friends separated by distance but brought together.
Yes, he's one of those Dreamlands cats. So he's more than a cat. We were actually
he's very lucky
me
to
and my
consider
friend
myself
here.
his friend.
He points to a cat. What did he say? He said that I was lucky to consider myself his friend.
With a cat.
Oh, yes,
okay.
he's one of those Dreamlands cats. I don't have too many friends. He's more than
you
a
really
cat.
aren't that bright, are you? Yes, and he is very lucky to consider myself his friend.
What did he say? He said that I was lucky to consider myself
it's
his
me,
friend.
Adam, the DM over at
I do feel
Microphones
that
and
way.
Monsters.
Okay.
You just got done
I don't
listening
have
to
too
a
many
short clip
friends.
from our show.
You really aren't that
Microphones
bright,
and
are you?
Monsters is a
No.
Cthulhu Mythos 5th edition actual play podcast.
We ask you to join us every week, Monday and Friday. Hey, it's me, Adam, the DM over at Microphones and Monsters. You just got done listening to a short clip from our show. Our links Microphones and Monsters is a Cthulhu Mythos 5th edition actual play podcast. We ask you to join us every week, Monday and Friday. You can find us on your favorite podcatcher, Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. You can find all of our links at microphonesandmonsters.com.
Right. That being said, remember, showing support on our social media is free. And we appreciate it because it goes a very long way. Especially if you give us a 5-star review on Apple Podcast. It means a lot to us and it goes a very long way. With all that being said, let's get back to the action.
Welcome back to Waylays and Melees.
Ways.
This is your fault by now. By this point, this is your fault. And I'm no longer sorry.
What's what?
You guys just entered the... God damn it. Just entered Gilgrim. It's a town. Small town. With various houses and a few shops that are...
Much like the town we're in right now.
There.
In real life.
Yeah. Yep.
Sounds like a town.
It is, in fact, a town. And...
I've never been in a town.
Technically?
There's like that one village.
Technically, yes. You've been in a town. But nothing you've ever stayed in or had, like, leisure time in, no.
Yeah.
Are there any shops that have jewelry?
There's so many different ways you could have taken that, and I was very worried about all of them.
Are there any shops that sell adult toys?
There's the Dragon Fist. There's, yes.
Baddragon.com.
You gotta watch out for spooners.
Don't sponsor us, please.
Or do. Challenge accepted.
Absolutely, please do.
I will do a 2-minute... I
would enjoy.
Carl, go away. Go upstairs.
Please send me some.
We'll do advertisement for it.
If we got sponsored by them, I would 100% do an ad bit.
I would.
1 million viewers, and I will make a video.
Oh my god!
It's put down.
So we're just doing contest after contest. Okay.
You heard it.
1 million. Show my face, and I'm not gonna shave once.
So will we be able to see anything?
It's gonna be.
It's just gonna correct.
It's just gonna be like National Discovery or something like that. Nat Geo. That's what it is. And then like a koala or something. Like a mating ritual. Anyway. Yeah. Okay. A town
Man,
like
look at
many
this
other
video.
towns. That's why ADD.
We just started.
Hey. This isn't a difficult job. You are.
I mean,
there are some resemblance of jewelry stores, shiny stores. There are, yes. There are a couple of inns. One's an inn tavern. There's a saloon by itself. There are tailors and cobbler shops, alchemist-esque. It's more of an herbalist type shop. But the kind of cornerstone of this town is a very large merchant. I would say merchant structure, as in the majority of the exterior are stalls that are empty right now, but seem like they would be fitted for during the market time, would be filled with different merchants and so on and so forth, selling their wares. This is what's commonly known as like a trading house, where a lot of the merchants coming to and fro and a lot of the people therein do much of their trade, much of their exchanging of currency and such. It is the only 2-story building in town. Diana, that's her name. Don't worry about it. I made it up. I know what I'm talking about. She, over the side of her, or over her shoulder as you guys are slowly riding, She says, up there is the office. That is where we are going. That is where we will do most of our trade. Where you will get your assignments. Where you will report to. This is our business. When you get up there, you will show the utmost respect, so on and so forth, because there's always someone, what is the eternal phrase? There's always a bigger fish. You don't want to get eaten so fast. And
there's always a bag of fish.
I'm good with
it. It's the accent.
You're like sitting here wagging like bag of fish, like in like little Pythagorean
First
theorems
off,
and stuff.
First off, fish don't exist. They're a myth. There's only chickens.
Do I like fish?
You like
I hope
rotted
so.
if you like beetles, you like fish.
Well, the mountain range you grew up on is near like a coast.
That's true.
Of sorts. It wouldn't be.
It's right there.
It is. It wouldn't be outside of the realm.
But I live
of possibility.
Here. On this one.
That one. In particular.
Do you think I went down the mountain to get a fish?
It could be that traveling merchants might have sold your village.
Could be a river
supplies and such.
That's true.
There's not. I see the map. There's not.
There's not a fish there.
There's not a river.
There's
not a single walking fish ever.
There's not a riverway.
Do you still have a connection to this town, or
what do you mean?
Like, are you part of this business here?
I am only here to escort the goods to make sure that they get to where they are promised. Okay. And then I go back.
I see.
So we'll see you often.
I certainly hope not. Once you get to the building, she doesn't dismount. The man does, and then he pulls the horse alongside the building and hitches it. And you see as he comes alongside.
Is the man Joe Fett? Sorry.
No. This is a man you haven't seen yet. He is about 6'3", this guy. Broad shoulders, big duster cloak. He has a scruffy beard, unkempt dark brown hair, wide eyes but always a stern look. And he looks up and he says, "Alright, you lot, the fuck out. Who'll go upstairs? Let's go."
Get off the cart. I lift him off the cart.
He opens the door.
Thank you.
And Diana goes, "Are we good?" And he goes, "Perfect. Thank you, love."
Perfect.
Perfect. And then Diana, you hear her pull her horse to the side and start leaving.
It was lovely to meet you.
She does not respond. Because she's dead. And always has been. What's a twist?
It's Amelia?
It's the same horse! I run off! Gross.
You died so many episodes
Fucking
ago.
liches everywhere.
The horse was a lich the whole time!
So many Kelpies.
He holds the door open for you to walk in. As you do walk in, it is a large trading house, very much like how you imagine like the stock market at New York City type of deal, where they're just like shouting bids at each other and exchanging papers and such. You fit right in. I think you're up in stocks. I don't know which ones, but
it's up. It's
they
down,
plummeted and it's gone.
Something.
You walk away with like 2 more cents now. You don't know.
She like leads you, or he leads you around.
He?
He. I don't assume. Okay.
We don't either.
I feel around, and whatever's there is there.
Take what you get.
Up the stairs or don't. Who knows? Up the stairs, and onto the mezzanine. You're following along, and there's large doors that you're approaching, but there's a small door offset, kind of in a little alcove. That's right? Yeah, those are words. Little alcove, little door, and he goes, right, before we go into that one, you need to go into this one. So, Graham, fucker. Get your ass in that door.
As we're on our way, I haven't got your name.
My name is Kess.
Guess?
Kess.
Kess.
Kess Moon.
With a K?
Yes. Ba-da-ba-da-ba. Yes, it's Kess.
Pleasure to meet you, Kess.
Two S's?
Right. Just the one.
Just
don't
the one.
need any more.
I will scratch that other S off my notes. Sorry.
Get in there.
Thank you, friend.
Were you all entering the room?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a trick.
This is right!
He was a mimic the whole time!
What?
That's the worst mimic!
Elliot, roll sanity.
Oh,
you lose 25.
I'm glad no one's salty about that.
How many episodes later?
I'm really not, but I'm going to keep bringing it up.
I like it.
Because I am.
I'm here for it.
You're still slightly insane.
I think it's funny.
Am I supposed to start salivating now?
There's two scraggly looking gentlemen in there, small in stature, kind of in robes. They look like clerks of sorts, and they are holding a few scrolls in their hands. And it's very close to a broom closet, this room. And as Kess enters, it's very packed now. Like, you have maybe a foot of distance between everybody at most. And so...
You're too big for this fucking closet.
You are a bit big.
He's so happy about it, too.
Hold up. That's a big ass spider.
Get it!
Coming for me.
You go ahead, hide in the trunk.
Finish
It was. I would have took it home, fed it to my birds.
You still can. That's the wonderful thing, is that it's still available.
They wanted to.
Is that one of those cans?
They wanted to move.
Now taking over the US.
That's what I hear.
They don't like to eat, they just like to kill.
They just like the sport of it. Like, they kill a spider and then they're like... Wall paint.
Battle
Right.
scars.
So, I get it. You've had a hard run. It's all shit. I understand. But, way it is, now you've got a score to settle. You've got a debt to pay. And you're going to be paying it to your employer, Jahl, Fett, whatever it needs you to do. Now, I heard you run us. And, like I said, I get it. However, that R that's on your bodies is a bit difficult for our reputation. So, we're going to get rid of it. And, gotta use a bit of magic to do it. So, let's see him.
It's not gonna hurt, is it?
I've never heard someone complain about it hurting before. But if it did, puts hair on your chest or something. I don't know.
He's got so much hair on his chest already. He's 12. He's got more hair on his chest than I do.
He's gonna be here.
Right, so let's see him.
What about feathers?
I turned around.
I don't think... Well, if they branded you, then it's not going to be on your feathers, is it?
But will it give me more feathers on my chest?
Oh. You know, it's possible.
I would prefer my breasts look larger.
But it's like up here instead of over here.
Plumage.
It's like the plumage doesn't dissipate where it's supposed to. It just kind of makes it oblong.
Your angle is to be
It looks like a
peacock up
weird
front.
chest choke of feathers.
Can't see my face.
I
haven't seen my cloaca in days.
Everyone disapproves.
I would not buy this game.
All the people that thought they wanted to learn how to play D&D just stopped.
I don't think people come here to figure out how to play D&D. I think they come here to figure out how it's done wrong.
I mean, they're in the right place then.
They're in the right place for the wrong story. All right. Do you show?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Right. And so with, let's see, Falco and Surtos first, the two clerks, place a scroll on, and then for those of you that can see, there is a sigil that lights up bluish white, and then they peel it's like a temporary tattoo. They peel the scroll off, and the mark, the rune mark, is there, and it dissipates in the luminosity of it, down to like the skin, and just has this faint bluish marking, like etchings, of the glyph, but the burn is gone, and the actual glyph is barely visible.
The glyph stays though.
Yeah, but it's like barely visible. You should have to like be investigating someone's neck to find this. The only reason why the people who can see it now is because they watched it happen.
We saw it happen.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now what does the glyph look like?
An R.
Reversed.
Oh, cool.
Got it. I like that a lot.
Don't tell anybody on the podcast. This is just for us.
They're gonna watch the podcast, then watch the YouTube video and be like, what the
What
fuck was that?
What'd I miss? I watched through this whole fucking thing just to see that.
So much talk of cloacas.
Yeah, I figured it would be the middle finger the whole time, and it wasn't. The shocker, maybe. Nothing. Alright, it's none of those things. And you'll never know.
Maybe.
So
Edit it out.
Bird.
Bird.
Places it over the feathers. Sigil pops up and then peels it away, and it seeps through like kind of snow kind of trickling through your feathers, and seems to rest on your skin and take away the right. Yours might be a bit tricky. I'm pretty sure we can do it though. Turn around. I see it.
Just buff it out.
Turn around and like kneel down.
He just like puts his welder's like, mask on. No, they put it on, and your R is actually on the viney bits of your neck.
Viney?
The viney bits of your dick.
Well, it's the viney bits of your pecker. Of your neck. This is PG-13. Carl, leave. He's don't correct me.
I was like, wait.
Don't correct me.
Even Blake had to think about how old he was.
What age is
How long ago did he fight?
Is this age? All right.
When's the last time I had sex?
Not that long ago.
Any hopes that you had with his mother? Any?
Wait.
No, she knows I'm bad with dates and numbers.
Is Elliot making moves?
No.
Any hopes that you had with his mother?
Of making her not hate you?
Dude.
That's not what I read from that.
Look, man, it's just water under the fridge at this point.
Water under the fridge where the mold grows?
Okay,
Water under the fridge.
So.
Fuck my wife, dude. What? The second time I
You can just put that whatever, you know? You don't need to...
It's two in a row, man.
Do you need a pen?
I got one in my hands.
For now. Alright. Right. I see it. Puts the scroll on the back of your neck, on the viney bits.
I got the sign.
Oh. Yeah, you're a warforged, so basically, like...
I can't see back there. I don't know.
That's fair. I can't argue with that logic.
I've never seen behind me.
Peels away, and the scorch mark on your viney neck dissipates, and yours is the second most hardest to see, between having a plethora of feathers and you being 90 feet tall with vine bits. Here goes. Go on.
Cool. Thank you. Thank you, clerks.
I'm gonna go over to R9 and be like, what does mine say?
Dude! There you go.
Thank you!
Falco says sweet. R9 says cum dumpster. I don't know why.
Wow!
It's a dialect thing.
Yes,
What
does it say?
It says cum dumpster.
What is a cum?
Well.
No!
Have you met Ted? Alright, so that's a lot of different references all at once.
So many.
Right. Now, for the fun bit, you two fuckos can leave. Thank you. And the two clerks leave.
They meant I'm like,
I was like, well,
the dads?
Huh? We're the only responsible ones. Well, bit old confession time. You don't need to run anymore. You don't need chains. You're endangered, as you know. However, as life is just a bunch of happy moments sprinkled along a pile of shit that we are all forced to eat, this is your next bit of shit.
I don't need to eat.
It's a metaphor.
I guess that's too bad.
I'll just have the sprinkly bits.
Your
I'm sorry.
until your debt is paid, you're gonna wear this glyph on your person. If you run, or otherwise act out in a way that's harmful to our employer, so on and so forth, we activate it. We can activate it anywhere in the world. And once it is, you're gone. So.
That thing they just put on us?
So Gallagher on a brain matter.
Right.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Like what you did to that young Jack. Only without the hands. Or it getting on any of us.
Did you hear that, Carl? Does anybody watch Scanners? Just gonna keep that tapped.
Look, I don't like it. If I was running the business, it's not how I do it. However, I'm not, and I'm in the shit just as much as you are.
Do you have one?
Not anymore. No.
How do you lose it?
Pay your debt. You pay the debt.
How much?
Well, I believe each of your tabs, save for this fucko, was 1,000 gold. Yours, I believe, somewhere around, what was it? 1,250? 300? 1,300?
1250.
About 1,300. Yeah. It's not great, but it is what it is. And we're all just waiting to find a better opportunity. Figure something else out.
I feel like every time I drink is definitely when my character would drink.
Right. Whatever he gives you, I hate to say it, but you gotta take it. The more guff you give, the closer you get to... Exactly. However, it's a far cry from earning 1 to 2 silver a fight, trying to dig your way out of the debt of 1,000 gold. At least here you get paid proper. And the only problem is that until your debt's paid, all of your pay goes directly to the boss. You do get room and board, and I think they start you off with a little bit to get yourself on the way as far as gear goes. But don't quote me on that. I'm just in town for a wee bit before I have to go back out and do my own thing. They got me on jobs as well.
So if we find anything on these jobs, can we use that to pay towards our debt as well?
I think so. I definitely used everything I was able to get my hands on. People die every day. And if they're dead, they don't need their stuff.
True.
But with that being said, if you're found out giving him and his organization a bad name, then it doesn't go too well. I've had mates. I had mates. That was just me.
I haven't had any mates yet.
And you never will.
Slow plumage.
One day.
Slow fluffer. Okay.
You're too young to even know what fucking masturbation is yet, so shut the fuck.
Doesn't she mean friends?
Thank you, Cuss.
Friends that play with your cloaca.
What is this cloaca?
You don't need to know that yet!
Okay.
Ziemniak, I need you to stay at least 5 feet away from him.
Don't thank me yet.
You're not responsible enough.
That's pretty close compared to the other demands that I've been giving for distance.
Keep it in your feathers. All right. Okay.
1,000 feet.
1,000 feet
from any school.
How am I gonna save her?
Look,
that's not our problem.
You're gonna go in there. You're gonna meet the boss. He's gonna give you his rundown of whatever, and then you'll be set with the handler. And
you're not our handler.
I fucking hope not. I'm gonna be so fucking pissed because I am too old to be wiping fucking noses and cleaning arses. It's
How old are you?
too fucking old.
I'm 7.
Maybe handler.
Right, I'm gonna go get a pint.
He's 12.
Fuck off. Go in the next room.
He's 2.
Me.
Order one for me.
2.5.
You're expected. Don't be late. And he's gonna leave the.
Where are you going for a pint? I'll meet you there later.
I'm just gonna go straight to the other room.
Yeah.
Big double doors.
Cool, I'll find you.
That a frosted glass pane situation. There are 2 large windows on either side, and then the actual double doors have windows as well, all frosted glass. And it just says Jahl Fett, Jahl space F-E-T, in golden letters on there.
Sorry.
F-E-T. Yep.
I got the last half right.
I believe you.
It's too complicated.
It is. Writing's hard. We get it.
English is hard with a beat.
Alright.
I kind of want you to start screaming, ha
Was that George of the Jungle?
Yeah.
Brendan
I miss him.
He got so big.
Still cool,
Anyway.
Same.
So Arnan walks into the bar. Alright. And Ziemniak ducks. That was a joke. We made it.
Yay.
Some of us.
It went over my head.
Hey!
3 foot.
It hit the horns.
I like this job. Alright.
You
signed up for this job.
I made this.
You coached us all to play this job.
I did. Biggest mistake. So
there were definitely things.
So we're standing at a door that says Jahl Fett.
Did you walk in? I thought you were just walking in.
I'm just going straight in.
And he goes, "Hey, finally fucking arrived. Are you all here?" And he's sitting behind this big mahogany desk. Bookshelves behind him. Probably.
That's mahogany.
So you can say walking in. I'm confused. Is that what you say or is that what Graham says?
That's what Grim says.
Okay.
I don't think my character knows what mahogany is.
That's mahogany.
As I walk in and he's saying that, I'm just going to go, "Greetings, I am R9731.
Yeah, great. Good.
Apologies.
That's a good thing. So, all of you walk in?
Yes.
Yeah.
Played by Elliot.
Anyone? I love it so much. It hurts. It hurts where I love it. Okay. 4 of you walk into the room. There are only 2 seats and the desk. Do any of you close the door?
I'll shut the door.
Okay. Door closes. And he goes, "Great. Seems like you're all here. Does anyone give you the briefing of what's to be expected?
Cass.
Did you get your Cass brought you in. He told you. Did you get your little parting gifts? Great.
Yep.
You know how they work.
Obey you or else.
Right. Cool. Well, that makes my job a fuck of a lot easier. Now listen, underneath us, as you've seen, obviously, lots of proper business going on. Up here, hush hush. Don't fucking say anything to anyone, okay? Because what happens up here is what oils the machine of this fucko region, okay? Without us, you don't have all the other shit that this fucking empire loves so much, okay? What I do is I keep it all going. And I need people like you to follow orders to get what I need so that we can keep this shithole running. I don't need anyone prying into my business.
Alright. What do you call the place?
What's your name?
Surtos.
Surtos. You're in the office.
I see the office.
I'm
hearing the same thing that we have been told multiple times. Keep your mouth shut, do your job, and we'll do that. Just tell us the name so that we can do our job.
The name of who? Or what? Your next mission hasn't been given out yet. Just yet. I need to see what you look like, well equipped, well rested. I saw a little bit of what you could do. But, the next step, you insolent pup, is going to be me getting you outfitted. You going to where you'll be sleeping. Getting your shit around. And me deciding between 1 or 2 of these which one you're going to take. Now obviously you're going to have a handler, as I believe has been explained to you since how you got your mom. So I'll get that sorted out so that we can get your asses out working as soon as possible. I like your gumption. I hate your lip. So, you probably saw the shops coming in here. You're free. Do whatever. But I need you here, back here, in an hour. That gives you time to settle in to the place. Get you some gear and shit. Come back. And then I'll get you your mission. You can get some rest and then fuck off.
How do we get gear without gold?
That's the next part, isn't it? So, let's see. 4 of you, so... Hey, here's 12 gold. Figure it out. He drops 12 gold in a small little pouch. Get out of here.
I'm gonna take the pouch.
Okay. So Ziemniak grabs the pouch. Do you leave?
Walk out the door. No, I'm I'm arguing over that.
Okay.
I'm arguing over.
So what do you say? It's like the flailed like feathers fraying up. Hey, take it outside. I want that shit in here.
Spatula. Shiny. Worth molding that 12 gold.
You want to roll off?
Would she look inside the bag?
She is. She is looking. Ziemniak's looking inside for some gold. Some would say there's 12 pieces.
I'm saying that this is worth more than 12 gold from a different realm.
Roll deception versus her wisdom.
Sir.
Thank you.
I believe equipping ourselves may cost more than what's in that bag.
That's not my fucking problem. What is my problem is that I got 3 fucking douchebags in here when they should be out there.
I'm already out the door.
Falco's out to the door.
Yeah, right. That's why those two were arguing about. Oh. What'd you get?
20.
Was it a nat 20?
Not 20.
There you go.
Carl.
She keeps the gold.
You gonna allow that, Carl?
What they do get? That looks like a 1 digit.
Oh shit! Oh shit! You can if you want to. I ain't holding you back. What's your wisdom modifier? It's 20 plus your.
What is your wisdom modifier?
That's what I'm looking.
Just roll. You already spent the inspiration.
Excuse me.
He didn't get it.
No.
That also looks like a 1 digit.
Oh shit! Holy shit! Talking. Oh, I'm here for it. Okay.
Oh, wisdom's plus 0 anyway. So.
Basically, anything 15 and up would have been fine.
So you have 12 gold between you guys. You walk out of the trading house, and you are now, for the first time, on your own, in front of this trading house. Bustling streets, bag full of coin.
For now.
What do you want to do?
Alright.
Steal some equipment.
Because we're not getting the coin back from the Kenku.
Ziemniak. Can I have 2 gold, please?
He's the closest to your age. Give him the gold.
Only because I hear you save my life.
Oh. On the 2 gold, let's get
You get none.
Ziemniak, man, absolutely.
The power plays.
Please, bird.
The power plays is ridiculous.
Give me something shinier.
Do I have any rations left?
As far you weren't given a surplus of rations, you were given rations as you traveled. So
Why the fuck did I?
The next shiny thing I find, I will give to you.
Ask for what?
Why the hell did I burn an inspiration to make myself roll when I should have used it to make her roll?
I don't know.
Because you're a goofball.
Yeah, that's true.
Big silly.
What would you like to do? Now that you're all by your...
I'm just gonna follow Ziemniak around and see what she buys, and then try to get her to buy me stuff.
So are you Ziemniak's girlfriend now then, or?
Pretty much. We are going to be sent on a mission to go do things that are going to put us in danger.
We got along pretty far so far.
Yes, but we don't know the level of danger that we're about to go into.
I'm gonna put my fork in the bag.
Danger! Get on the flop! Alright.
There's a chance that 12 gold could be the difference to us as a group.
10
gold. I have taken care of you since you were a child! Since you were a pup! But she only has 10 gold though!
You were the pup, according to the man.
But this gold can be the difference to us between life and death.
I believe it is important we outfit ourselves with some weapons before we head out on any sort of missions.
That's all I need.
The shine.
Protected.
He's got 2 gold.
Yeah.
The shiny will mean nothing if you die.
I would have brought
The Horned Man is
to my
right.
plan.
What is your secondary plan to being dead?
Fly.
Because we all know Kenku can do that.
We definitely
That's for you,
cannot run
Brenda.
away. So we have to be ready to earn our...
If you fly, you're gonna be Gallagher.
Bring me back something better, and I'll give you some.
But we can't get that something better without what you have.
Take it.
Here, let me have it. I will find you something better and bring it to you.
Okay.
Oh my god. Afro shrugs and he walks towards town. Are you coming?
The look on Graham's face, for those in the podcast.
I grab his tail and start yanking him along. Come on.
I'm going to the weapon shop.
Okay.
I'm gonna follow him.
What's
do
he
you
got?
You go to the weapon shop, and you see a very stout-looking dwarf, bald, with a thinning beard.
Dad?
Daddy.
His eyebrows are getting much too long, firing up way too high, like they're trying to escape on the other side of his head.
He is a dwarf.
He's a dwarf.
So like my
I think he's
hair,
an owl.
but coming from his eyebrows.
Right, and also not in more gray and not orange or anything. It's like because he's older.
I thought you were saying I was gray. I'm like, motherfucker.
As I walk in, I'm going to speak in Dwarfish.
Oh, what do you say?
Greetings, I am R9731.
Well, greetings. I am Reginald.
Owl.
What?
Oh, you said that was Reginald. And I told your wee friend over here. That's my name.
Well, I'll respond. Pleasure to meet you, Reginald.
And you as well.
I love how it's more regal when it's in Dwarfish.
Nobody has a fucking accent when they speak their own language.
What's for sale?
What are you looking to buy?
Could we speak? I'm sorry. There's some of us communicationally challenged.
Right, I can get right up. What is with your head? Is there something wrong, boy? You're right. You got kind of a
Horny man.
I can quite see he's a horny man. No, is there a bit with your whole skin? And you got a tail as well. What's up with this? Oh, has this been going on? Are you right?
Fine.
I'm gonna say I've got 10 gold. We need to outfit ourselves with weapons, and I need something shiny for the bird.
In common or dwarven?
Dwarven.
All right. Let me see what I can do.
I hate you.
Right. Okay, I'm gonna need you to wait for just a second, so we can deal with your friend here, and we can get you outfitted.
We're literally part of the
problem.
same group.
Right, I understand that. However, he's the one speaking to me and knows what he needs. I got it. No worries. I'll get to you in just a moment. Just giving you a little bit of patience, and I appreciate it. Thank you. What can we get for you? Let's go look.
Thank you.
You can.
Ding, ding, ding.
You can.
I grab Surtos' hand and start
I need
petting
a
it.
dagger.
It's okay.
Or two.
You can
Samesies.
perfectly mimic whatever Dwarven has been spoken in the exact language. Like, in the exact voice. It has to be the exact voice. So, like obviously I don't expect you, the player, to do so, but every time you're speaking either another language or, like, repeating what somebody else says back to him, it's their exact voice that happens.
Would she know what was
You
being
can
said?
only use their words.
No.
Right, okay.
I have no idea.
No.
I can say it, but I have no idea.
Yeah.
Okay.
Common's the only language that she essentially understands, and then can only use the pieces that she's picked up to say. And so through all this, we kind of underplay it because it's kind of difficult to keep always going. But always keep in the back of your mind that whenever she's speaking, it's always like portions of other people's, like, mid conversation. So like 4 words from this person, and then like 3 words from a woman, and then like, 6 words from an old man.
I sound fucking crazy. But I can't. If I tried to do that, I would probably just die.
Yeah.
And I can't do accents.
That would be down to 3 players.
I would be very offensive if I tried to do that.
I'm here for it. Okay. What is it exactly that you need first?
I know armor is expensive. We could definitely utilize some small weapons, daggers, short swords. My small friend here typically will wield an axe. I'm not quite sure on the horned man.
I heard short swords, daggers, and axes. You know that you would like some armor, but it's too expensive. Is that about right?
Yes.
Well, we have, let's look at our more affordable prices for you. I don't want you to walk away empty-handed.
I appreciate that, Reginald.
You keep that, buddy.
Okay. Let's start off with
keep that shiny stuff
axes and daggers.
Lesson number 1. Don't ever let go of gold if you don't have to.
What if it's killing you?
If you don't have to.
If you don't have to. Why? There we go. What? No. D&D be never easier. Come on.
That's D&D.
D&D. Like
Beyond.
Donuts, nuts, and dicks. Okay.
And there goes our D&D Beyond.
Just sponsor us and this wouldn't happen. Okay. You can make this stop. Okay.
They wouldn't have to. I wouldn't have to sell donuts. They wouldn't have to sell their nuts and dick.
We got sponsored.
It's like a fucking threat to sponsor us.
We will pay you. Just stop.
Get in here. Get all the way in here with that. Okay.
And that's how we got canceled.
They canceled us in life. Right. So let's look at those daggers. So we have this fine selection here, and these kind of range for them. But I'd say it ranges, but really they're 2 gold. They're finely made.
They range about 2 gold.
They range, give or take, exactly 2 gold, no more, no less. And they are fairly light. They can definitely do the job. Very versatile.
I'm gonna look at Surtos with a dagger.
What?
He wants to know if he'd like a dagger. Would you like one, boy?
How much are your... do you have a whip?
Oh, aye. We've got whips. For sure. Right now we're talking about a dagger, though. I suspect he says no.
Keep it on a side of yes, but we'll see what else they have.
How much are your whips?
With D&D Beyond, it's never been easier.
I know, I'm using it. It's great. I've been shopping around, and online I find that they're about 2 gold.
Can you undercut that by 10%?
Be careful with those online shops.
No,
those goblins are shifty.
You get on Wish, and they'll be there in like 4 months. It'll be the wrong size.
They say it's a level 9 spell, but it always comes back just a picture of the object you were buying. A whip is going to run you 2 gold. Would you like me to convey that to your friend?
I'll tell him.
Alright.
2 gold.
He's
for
right.
A whip.
For a whip?
No nenes.
What a hand axe.
I mean, I guess. Like...
A hand axe is going to be 5 gold. They're a bit more sturdy.
Dear.
Reginald, This is all we've been allowed to start off with in our new endeavor with
10 gold.
Jahl Fett. We have...
You're working with Jahl Fett?
Yes, for now.
Be careful. You hear things.
I don't intend to stay here long. I am formerly of the Dragoons.
Okay. No, it's good.
I'm literally having to look at the fucking table because I can't fucking intercede because I don't understand any of it.
Where are you at, Falco? Right here. Can I have your 2 gold?
Surtos says not to give him away my gold.
If you don't need to.
I'm gonna need it for a minute.
Okay. Here you go, 2 gold.
Thank you.
Best friends that anyone could have.
So I've got 12 gold.
If you
can I do the whip, 4 daggers, and a hand axe? I am coming in a little shy, but I fully intend to spend much more gold than that here in the future.
Yeah, I trust you. And
you're coming in shy.
I would very much like to see you succeed. So, if this can help you, absolutely.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Right, thank you so much, and I believe that's all you have. So, thank you for your business and your patronage. Be safe, and take care of yourself.
2 daggers for you.
Thank you.
You're very welcome, young lad.
Hand axe for little Falco.
And also, what a wonderful kilt you have on.
Thank you.
The whip.
I like it.
Surtos. And I also have 2
I think I'm gonna
daggers.
get a new one soon.
Do you want to keep the bag?
I'll teach you how to fold one if you want.
What?
A kilt.
You kilt?
Pretty cool.
We'll find more.
Take you straight from
we'll find more.
Yard of plaid.
Make sure you keep track of your items.
You again.
I got you 2. I got you 2 shinies.
You made it throw up the shinies. Make sure you keep track of your items.
I tried real hard.
Alright. As you're leaving the shop, give me... Actually, let's see. Oh, my stuff's taking so long. Tell me your passive perceptions, because my stuff's taking forever to load.
What is the...
It's 10 plus your wisdom modifier.
Oh, 9 then.
Passive.
-1 wisdom.
Well, it's 10 plus your perception score, right? Or
wisdom modifier.
You don't get your perception ability?
No, passive perception is without any proficiencies.
I see.
It's what you're doing not actively.
Right. Actively, if you're skilled in it, then you get that bonus.
Yeah, if you're if you're actively looking for it, then you get the proficiency in it.
Proficiency, yeah. Okay, I see. That makes sense.
But
Mine's going to be a 12.
10.
So, 12, 10, 9. That
You
is
said
to...
wisdom?
Yep, wisdom.
10.
Okay. That is to that, like, when you're sneaking and shit, if you're trying to sneak away from the rest of the party, or by and large anyone else, if they're actively looking for you and have a reason to, it goes against their passive perception. Which by and large, if you beat what appears to be a 10, you guys are pretty much good.
Because wisdom seems to be a dumb stat.
For you guys.
For us!
Not for my fucking characters. Dexterity and wisdom are huge for me. I don't care what I'm playing.
Yeah, wisdom. There's so many skills that are wisdom based that are real
There's
nice.
a lot of skills, but...
Yeah, I got
and
skills.
saves.
I got skills.
Sweet balls.
Sweet balls. Dude.
Sweet balls.
I love your balls.
Sweet semen of baby Jesus.
Good balls.
So, R9731, you tend to notice that a lot of these shops, a lot of these stalls, have a sigil on it that seems to be a curve from top to left, and then
having occur from like a fish hook of sorts, but like a very elegant, very finely made kind of fish hook, and then lines coming off of it, and then a line coming down. And you notice that quite a few of the stalls that get put up, a few of the wagons that are passing by with different merchant items in it, such as barrels of meat, or what you assume to be meat, dried goods. There are home appliances like toasters, like more like hearths, like pots and pans and things like that. These all have it, and give me a quick insight check, you beautiful Tin Man. Do it right fucking now, dude. Come on, Jesus.
Nat 20.
Oh!
Carl wants to use his inspiration.
I told you I was gonna do it.
I want to use mine.
Oh!
So it's a straight roll.
To keep it.
No, you can.
You're grounded.
You're grounded.
He said he was gonna do that.
Yeah.
And the one time I rolled a nat 20.
I love it. I love it. So it was canceled out, and Elliot keeps his nat 20.
God damn, Carl.
I love it. That's some
Why did he get an inspiration?
Because it's funnier.
That is some next level vindicate.
It's
thing.
not vindication. It's not me doing it. Because I was thinking, like, last time when I had the inspiration, I was like, yeah, it's not as fun if I have it. Like, because I literally am God. So that's not so fun.
I can fudge whatever I want.
However...
So I should get rid of all my stuff. My backpack, my bedroll.
Like I said when you guys rolled up the characters,
I'm
you guys
keeping it there. I'm just
you guys are eventually going to get that stuff, and so if you don't want to have to like re-add all that shit in, you can just keep it on. Just not use it. Yeah, like this game.
So my weapons and stuff.
This is real
switch out.
This is my real bedroll. These are my real beaks.
There's so many stains on it.
My bad.
I just want to be a bird.
Would you got nat 20 for the insight, right?
Mm-hmm.
It looks kind of not like a hook, but more like a J. And the lines look a lot less like just random lines coming off of it, more like an F.
JF.
Mm-hmm.
Just fuck.
Yeah. Just fuck!
Did you see how I do that? He said I had some lines coming off of it. And a line coming down. You can kind of see like the J.
Oh, gross. Gross.
So it's like a J with like an F overlapping it.
Like a J, and then like midway down it starts the F.
Yeah. And there's the F like straight down off of the J, or
the
is
middle,
it like
yeah.
You can just draw it for us and actually show you.
I could, but that would take more prep than
Does
I did.
Is the J have the cross on the top?
No.
Jeff's Frankfurters.
You know, it's not
No.
Frank Jefferson.
No cross on the top. It's just a J, and then that would be the top of the F.
Like that?
Damn it! I will try.
I told you. I like mine better.
This one? Mm-hmm. That's just lines though. There's no J.
Yeah, that's right there. That's a J.
Jizzy feet.
God, that's exactly what I did, except it's straight and not curved.
You made a right angle.
Just fold.
How many J's do you have
That's
at a right angle?
That's a left angle. That's how I do my J's.
That's a left angle.
That's how I do my J's.
You make right angle J's.
I make backwards L's.
That's not my fault. It's not my fault. No one took you on the penmanship.
Yes, it is.
Good lord.
That's fair.
There's Daddy.
I should have taught him better. I did you wrong, boy. Sorry about you were doing you wrong. Where's my family? That's the thing that I'm wondering in real life.
Where's I don't. Yeah,
Figure
they're
out a
not
question, it don't happen.
stomping around. Like,
Yeah, I didn't murder them.
I haven't seen nor
I didn't.
heard
I didn't.
any
They're
of
not.
them.
I feel like they were never here.
It was all an illusion.
Yeah, those are actors. actresses.
He ran out of money to pay them.
So even
I had a family, but I ran out of money to pay for them to stay.
Story of mine.
Do I see that sigil above Reginald's place as well?
Nope.
It's a one-story building.
Reginald.
Give me now. Well, yeah, you can see now that you're aware of the symbolism there. That these carts and stuff are always going to and fro the office, and they seem to be going either to or from the back of the office.
Okay. These were all like on containers and stuff, or are they on the shops as well?
Some of the actual stalls have like on a beam, like on a wooden beam, it engraved. All of the wagons that have to do with this have it engraved on their side. Relatively small, probably about the size of a palm, but large enough to see. And with that, give me an actual perception roll.
Everybody,
bitch. Unless he says something about it, just him.
Me 15.
Okay. In the next passing cart, you see large pots, and on one side, they're kind of staggered between pots and barrels in this wagon, and there's a canvas over the top of it, just kind of draped over it, and you see that one of the barrels is slightly broken open on the top, and that there is a large, like a bundle of swords that are in the barrel, and the barrel's marked wheat. Quite.
That's interesting.
Indeed. I'm going to. We're just on the street. Is there a lot of people around?
Yeah, lots of them.
So I'm just gonna whisperingly to you guys. There's a Jahl Fett sigil above all these doors and stalls and on those wagons. And that one's marked wheat and has a bunch of swords in it.
That's incorrect.
Which part?
The wheat.
This is town.
Wheat is not
Are
swords.
we part of his town?
That's fair. You got me there.
Yeah.
I think he probably just owns these businesses.
I figured it was like that one place we came from. Lotus?
The Lotus Ludus of Loadingham.
Of Lutz.
He stated that he has businesses. Are you really that surprised?
It's just kind of weird with a barrel, though. Maybe it's just, like she said, misspelled.
No, I was just showing you what I saw.
I appreciate you pointing it out, but maybe we should frequent those businesses before we frequent others. They might have a bit more...
Do you want to try with the armorer?
Not when we have 0 coins in our hands.
Oh, okay.
He's the only weapons in town, isn't he?
He's the first shop you went to.
How was it?
Is there an
We
armorer
literally didn't even shop around.
Yeah.
do they have the JF sigil above their...
They have one on a beam, yeah.
The one we just walked out of?
No, not Reginald's, no. There is an armorer, though. He asked if there was an armorer, and I said yes, there is.
I'm going to walk over to there.
Okay. It's the only visible blacksmith in town that you can see from... Essentially, right now, where you're at is Town Square. And you don't see any other plume of smoke coming from,
Is there a fountain in the town square?
No, there's not. There might be roundabouts, but they're not planned.
Oh.
They're unplanned roundabouts. I don't know what that looks like.
An unplanned roundabout?
It's a square. It's a diamond. It depends on your perspective.
Oh, it depends on which way. Yeah.
It's a square street that gets turned into a circle because people keep doing circles around.
Yeah.
Now it's a roundabout.
Everybody does a U-turn there anyway, so they.
I don't like this bit.
I don't like it.
This isn't a bit. This is government.
I'm gonna go.
Bureaucracy.
I'm going to the armorer.
I'm gonna follow him.
Okay.
I too am going to follow because I was expecting something more shiny in exchange for
I'm gonna drag Falco by the collar.
Yeah, I did my best.
Don't.
What's the armor shop person look like?
He's a plump human, like patchy facial hair, probably singed. A good chunk of his hair on one side. It seems to be growing wildly on the other side, and he has big goggles on as he's delving into the forge.
Also, on the way there, how much time has passed
between when and when?
Between when we left and going to the weaponsmith. And
close to 15.
15 minutes.
Yeah.
Hours.
As we're walking.
You're late.
As we're walking to the armorer, I'm going to say to the group, we have approximately 45 minutes until we need to return to Jahl Fett.
It's like a countdown on your HUD.
And then all right, we'll go into the armorer. I'll see the human. Greetings, I am R9731.
Yeah, great.
We have been sent here by Jahl Fett to get some armor.
Roll.
I'll assist him.
How are you assisting?
I'm gonna assist by showing the sigil on the back of the neck and stating we were sent here.
Okay. Roll with advantage. Avantage.
That was 12. 12.
Cool, because he rolled 15 on the die.
Oh, take.
I kind of don't like this, though. Like, I like that it covers this stuff. Is that for me to reroll, or you?
Yeah, for you.
Okay.
What don't you like?
I never roll behind shit. I like rolling out in the open.
Yeah. I see it roll too. No.
Yeah, but I still don't like it. Like, I don't like that.
Fuck it, you just nicked it over. It's got 20.
I'm gonna use the shittier dice. 13 on the die.
Oh.
I used the shittier die. Yeah, well, he didn't send me any notification that you were coming, so...
Please allow me to go ahead and fix that confusion. Jahl Fett, we are brand new, but he wanted to make sure that we were outfitted as we were the most promising of the newer recruits that he made. He wanted to make sure that the quest that he sent us out on, the contract for sure, tomorrow that we are sent on, seen as it was more difficult, he wanted to make sure that we were perfectly outfitted for the mission that we were sent for.
That's a lot of words.
Mm-hmm.
While he's doing that, I think I'm gonna try on some studded leathers and walk out with it.
Oh, okay.
What?
Stealthily or just cause?
That's stealthily.
Roll. He's gonna say, "Look, I make to order, whatever you are." And he didn't order anything aside from what he already put in.
He just told us to come straight to you and tell you our order.
Do you have a voucher? Do you have paperwork?
He didn't inform us that we would need anything like that. He said that if we just told you his name and gave you our exact sizes, that it would be what you needed.
Not how we do business. So obviously you're confused or you're lying. And seeing as how you got that on the back of your neck, I'm gonna guess you're just confused.
I'm just new. I'm trying to figure this out.
Well, if you need something from me, give me 1 second. You need to go and get the right paperwork. Which roll?
15 plus 5 still.
So while he's busy, and none of you have the passive perception to see this shit. She's just fucking gone. And
I got some new.
you're in the midst
leathers.
of hoping that this goes well.
I just
Falco's
keep
staring
nodding
at the
as
door
he
because he doesn't
speaks.
need this.
Yeah.
He's like, sees her going, you're like, oh, good for her.
That's
Falco's
amazing.
like, that's right.
I like that. So essentially, unless you're going to be rolling,
I'll
are you
roll
rolling?
for it.
Okay, so give me a roll.
What am I rolling?
Hey, persuasion or deception. Deception.
Deception?
Yeah. I would say persuasion because it sounds like very persuasive, but it's actually a lie.
Yeah,
so.
it's a lie.
And I rolled the shitty dice. Just so you're aware.
He wishes I had an inspiration to give him.
What'd you roll?
10.
And he goes, look. He knows I don't like this. You tell him, new or not, it's not the way we do business. What do you need?
I'm in need of studded leather. My larger friend here is looking for... What are you looking for?
Probably the same.
Studded leather as well.
Studded leather, go on that thing? Sorry, but like...
It fits on the size.
I just need a little time with it.
That's awkward.
Possibly.
Studded
I'm
leather?
not sure, as our smaller friend here, do you...
I did.
Just the studded leather for both of us.
Give me a quick insight roll. Studded leather. And then, did you have another one with you? Wasn't there more of you came in here?
I got my
own.
No, it was just the three of us. We do have a fourth, but she's off looking at the armor, or sorry, the blacksmith across the
I
street.
just continue nodding.
What'd you get?
Good.
4 total?
Yeah, I have a -1 insight.
And you rolled a 5?
Yeah.
Yikes. Okay, I tried.
Yeah, it's all good.
Not
insightful.
Look, I got what you need.
Okay.
But it's gonna have to come off his other order. Now, you're gonna have to be the one to tell him. Because he didn't give me the paperwork. So, this is on you.
We didn't receive paperwork.
But hear me out. That's not my problem. He knows our situation, and you're not fulfilling our situation. So it's coming out the other order. And he sent you here. He's going to have to be good with it. So, studded leather's right over there. Only take 2 because I really don't have too much to spare. Wait. Yeah. I swear I had...
It seems you only have one.
Well, I got a couple, but I thought I had more. Here, just take these 2. And he hands you. And yeah, I guess just tell him that this is the price for not putting in the proper order.
Thank you, Mr.
Julian.
Yeah.
Julian's Metalworks. Did you not see the fucking sign up there?
We
What are you
did.
guys walking in here?
I rolled a natural 20 perception and I did not see it.
I don't know what that means. What is he saying?
Trust me, we're both weird. He's the weirder out of the two.
Look, are you good? I need to get back to this because I'm on a time crunch.
Fantastic. How much should we tell him that is coming out of the next order?
Well, what you took.
Yeah, but he needs a value for that.
No, he doesn't. Are you sure he sent you here?
Yeah.
You tell him you took the 2 studded leathers.
We're just trying to figure out
and I'm
values
telling
of
you,
things.
just tell him what you took and tell him it's coming from the next order. It's not fucking rocket surgery.
I was walking out of the shop now.
Understood.
I gotta get back to this because I'm gonna be late.
Apologies for being in.
Just
the
make
way.
sure you tell him so I don't get my ass chewed.
Well, let him know.
Thank you. All right. Good luck or whatever you're doing. And he goes back to dealing with the forge.
So we're gonna have to deal with the consequences of that later.
I didn't tell a lie.
I know you didn't, but you sat there and nodded. You nodded the whole time.
All right. What would you like to do now that time is of the essence?
Fucking running now.
Go back to Dudesies.
Okay. So you show back up to the office. You remember? And he goes, "Hey, wow! I gave you 12 gold. You come back with all this. That's pretty impressive. Even the pigeons got
so.
They don't know.
I need to.
That I stole it.
Where the hell did you get? I need to inform you that what we got for our armor.
Julian said,
No.
keep it fucking down. I don't want people downstairs hearing what we're doing. What's up?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
What's going on?
He's really messed sometimes.
Is there gonna be a problem?
There's gonna be no problem.
So
Sorry.
what is it? What do you need?
The armor that we got, we were told.
They got.
Yeah, great. The armor that you got. What about it?
Julian said that we were adding it onto a tab. We're not quite sure where
what
that.
Fucking tab? Because I gave him the goddamn orders. He not got my order done.
I'm not sure.
Is that fuckwit not got my order done?
He said that he was working on it and he was short on time, but he gave us these as part of that order. I'm not really sure what that meant.
He gave you those. You didn't. What? Did you pay him for it?
No, he didn't.
You didn't pay him for it at all.
He said that these were part of the order that you gave. Like,
Right, I have a fucking order for them. Yes.
He handed them to us.
He just handed you those.
Yeah.
You didn't give him anything in return.
No, we said that we were.
Don't worry about it. I'll take care of this. No worries. Listen, have fun with your little fucking trinkets, okay? I'm glad he just gave out my shit. That's fine.
Thank
you
you,
know
Mr.
what?
Jahl Fett.
That's fine. Just need to breathe. Just need to count 2. You know what? It's not even going to be an issue. Don't worry. Forget about it. Alright? Not a thing. Don't you fucking look at me, Graham! You look away when you laugh! Alright. This is what we're doing, okay? Tomorrow morning. First thing, daybreak even, you're gonna go out, okay? And you're gonna collect some debts that I have with a certain individual. Okay? Now, your handler, who's, what I hear, very excited to be with you, is going to come around and get you. You're going to be staying at...
It's either Cats or Dragon Ebron.
Or Mealy.
Too soon. Yeah, dude, that made me cry. On the inside.
You're going to be staying at the Kelpie Inn. No. It's all sticky.
I don't want to know why. Get out the black light.
No!
Well,
it's so reflective. Why?
What's our handler's name?
Your handler will come and get you tomorrow. Don't worry about it. Listen, tonight, you sleep in the inn. That's only 2 doors down. Not 3 doors down, sleep. Some would say. It's only the 2 doors. Huh?
I do not require sleep.
Fucking great. The rest of us do. What do you want? You want a cookie? I don't make them. Alright?
I do not need to eat.
I don't fucking make them.
Can we have drinks?
If I had cookies, I'd give you one. You look like a good chat.
I do not require cookies.
Can we have drinks?
I don't know. Can you? Not your fucking mom. What do you want?
You're providing the room and board.
I guess that's fair. Listen. Can't get hammered. Need you to get your shit done. Okay? On a couple of drinks. I'm not above that.
I do not require drinks.
You
just gotta listen to half the things he says.
I apologize for him. Just take everything he goes.
He's got
says
a small
water under the bridge.
Rubber ball. And he squeezes it, and when he squeezes, 2 eyes pop out from between his fingers, and like 2 small little arms from his thumbs and his pinky, and he just squeeze. And he goes, you know what? It's fine. It's fucking fine. All right. All of this is good. We got a new team. We got shit going. We're gonna get more stuff going. It's fine. This is good. You're gonna go. You're gonna rest up. Tomorrow morning, you're gonna get my fucking debts. I'm not gonna hear any more of this. Then, we're all gonna be one big happy family, and you'll be well on your way to buying your bill back. What the fuck is it now?
Thank you for your generosity, Mr. Jahl Fett.
Can I be the mother?
Falco just turns his head.
How would you respond to that? What?
What happened to the previous team?
I don't. Which team? All right, I got many teams.
Are we? Oh, okay, you got many. Understood.
But you're not fucking special. We
No.
got loads of you assholes.
You just said new team.
My
Yeah.
friend is special.
My
He
bad.
has horns.
We are always expanding, and
You act like horns are that special when you're made out of metal.
Horny man.
Oh, yeah.
I'm made out of bird.
Thank you, horned man.
You're welcome.
it's
I
the guy-
wanted to give you an existential crisis, and instead I gave you a meh.
He's made
All
out
right.
of child.
you're gonna be sleeping in the Guardian.
The Guardian?
Yeah. The J Guardian. And it's 2 doors down, not 3. You go in there. There are 2 rooms
God.
available. Are you good? You seem like you're gonna throw up.
Thank you.
Hey, you're welcome, buddy. Alright. You seem
Falco starts going on.
Dang.
seem like you're all set, so get the fuck out of my office.
Oh, one last request.
Falco stops.
Go ahead. Ask away. What could go wrong?
If Kess is available, I've heard that he was really interested in being our handler.
Cass isn't available.
Okay. I wanted to.
I appreciate your concern.
Wanted to let you know.
You're a fucking ambitious individual, and that's great. Get the fuck out of my office.
Out of the office.
Have
Right.
you moved on from Antony already?
We don't speak of Antony.
Do you leave?
I leave. I'm saying this on my way out. We don't speak of Antony. That
you guys head out?
timing. Bullshit speaking.
Do you head toward?
Thank you, Mr. Jahl Fett.
Oh, I'm fine.
Doors down, not 3.
Yep.
We're heading 2 doors down. To the left or to the right? You didn't
Not
say.
3.
Right. Ooh, that's fair. He didn't.
Okay, is it the Guardian or the Gaudy N?
G. Dot. Gotti. G-O-T-T-I. Huh?
Like Bugatti.
Or like John Gotti.
So G. Dot
Toxoplasma
Gaudy.
The disease that you get from cat poop that makes you love cats more.
What?
Nobody gets that. That's just something you made up. I'm sick of this. I'm sick of you pushing your propaganda on all of us.
I might have it.
We're not gonna love cats the way you do. You can't
little
make me.
parasites in my brain telling me the
That's all cats are. Okay.
Yeah.
You go. All right. It is to the right. You get to the end. You are there. There is a small gnome woman on the other end of the counter. And she sees you come in.
A gnome.
Boy, what can I do? What do you
Please
need
give
here?
us the keys to Joe Fett's 2 rooms.
What are your new ones, eh?
God damn it! God damn it, Elliot! I'm right next to you.
What did you do?
I know, dude. I can hear you.
I think he did. Elliot starts giggling and Falco
He said,
we're all adults here, people.
Will you be able to hear it?
We weren't last time.
I'm sorry. It's not my fault.
We're just waiting for the Elliot laugh.
Whose fault was it?
Graham, stop making him do it!
I didn't feed him! Did you?
Quit expressing his glands. He is fine.
I didn't need to do that, Graham.
Why am I being punished?
You made me.
Right. Also, you're not the new teammate.
Yeah. 2 rooms.
Here you go.
Fett.
And she's going to lay 2 keys.
Thank you.
In the back. Oh, the wee.
All the way to the back. Okay.
My horned
Oh,
friend
do we?
would like a drink. I believe.
Is this the...
Yeah, we go to the pub.
I do not require drinks.
God damn it.
I'm gonna take 1 key. Go to your room.
Thank you, hard man.
Or 9.
Yeah, how are you doing rooms?
Go to your room.
How are you doing rooms?
Oh, I go to the room.
I literally just hand him one of the keys. Whatever key he gets is what room he's in.
Like, how are we giving up?
Yeah.
Like, who's going
How are
to
you
do
doing rooms?
Whatever key I'm holding on to. You two figure out which one of you sleeping next to me.
You want to roll off?
Oh,
like
no.
one even goes with the other?
It's like team
It's like,
captains right now.
Nobody
Odds
wants to be in
with-
the room with drunk Surtos.
But I think R9 keeps like shitting himself.
Oh, wait. I'm rolling whatever.
She rolled it and she's like, no!
Damn it. We both got odds.
Wait, why are we doing D4s?
Hey, why not?
What are the rules?
Even, man.
Oh, what are the rules?
Surtos.
Odds go with Elliot.
Yeah.
Well, you can both go.
Yeah, we're both gonna go with Elliot.
I don't need a bed. Like, I just sit there.
That's not
true.
awkward.
He's gonna sit in the corner and watch you.
His lights just going on and off the whole night.
Actually, I think I'm just gonna go with Surtos. I don't know if I can sleep with that.
Alright, so it's...
I'm gonna take the
Ziemniak.
small one with
Yeah.
me to drink then.
Okay.
Oh,
What?
no.
Come on, you're gonna learn how to drink.
I look at the woman. What?
What?
Because I'm getting dragged away.
I'm dragging him.
Having a great time.
You learn how to drink. You learned how to kill.
I do not require drinks.
He's like right next to you as you're leaving, but doing this. You're like, get the fuck away from me. Okay.
I don't know why I think it's so important to make sure everybody knows.
I think it is important.
It works.
I think
don't
so.
know why,
Ziemniak.
but it is.
Yes.
Drink.
I
You're great.
don't know what alcohol is. I'm gonna go.
You're gonna go. Great. 2 people that don't know how to drink and 1 person that definitely does.
Alright, so you go to the room.
I know
we
how
got
to
a
drink.
thing in the morning. We
Did you go to
can
the
get
room?
hammered.
Okay. You 3 come up to the bar. There's a very tall, about 7'8" or so, light-skinned, tattooed gentleman. And he looks down and he goes, "What can I get for you?"
Got milk?
It is a Goliath.
Nice. That's what I figured.
Goliath online. I need a
Goliath
pint
online.
of vodka.
With a pint of potato spirits. I can do this. This is something I have.
This goes on, I'm... He's literally written Joe Fett on his hand. This goes on Joe Fett's...
I do not know Joe.
Joe Fett.
Oh! Yes, I know this one.
Okay. This goes on Joe Fett's tab.
We use a tab.
For, his new recruits.
Oh, you're a new recruit. Ah, that's...
He stated, don't get hammered, but, drink to your heart's content.
I don't have hammers, you're going to be fine.
Perfect. That's what I like to hear from a bartender.
Alright, potato spirits for you, and for the chicken and the lady, why don't you have shirt on? What is this? Do you have skirt, but you have no shirt? What is this?
What are your tits?
We are inside a building. There are people around. Why would you do this?
You're dumb.
I am what?
None.
If you want to like put one hand over the bar and the other, and then kind of loom and go, what is word? Dumb.
It means highly intelligent barman.
I am very high.
You're
very low.
Exactly. And
You're very smart. To
he
think
even
this.
lower.
You see me very high, you say this, and this is true. I like
Good
it.
compliment. great to everybody.
Oh, but not everybody is as high as I am. I am pretty high.
Tell them that you are the dumb.
Oh, you are the dumb.
Exactly. There you
go. Potato and for little lady and tiny bird.
I like potato.
I like potato too. Potato is so good.
Oh no.
Alright, potato and what for little girl?
Stout.
Let her speak for herself.
Fair.
Have respect.
It's her first time.
We'll all be jumped. I said it, and then I didn't want to have said it, but I did.
I heard it. I didn't
Yeah,
want
what-
you to have said it.
Just a mead.
A mead. Hey, we have honey. We have it. We have the honey. We have 2 potatoes. We have honey. I got this. We'll get this for you. And we'll put it on old Jahl's tab.
Right. And he's gonna go down and he's gonna grab 2, and they're big, like
Goliath size
mason jar type of situation, and just like not even mason jar. What a growler, right? Growlers of these, and they're just clear, crystal clear liquid. And he sets it in front of you, and he takes the cork off, and he sets it in front of you, and takes the cork off.
She wasn't ready.
He puts a flagon in front of you, and it kind of sloshes back and forth, and the head is still on it. And he goes, "Hooray! Now, tradition, first time here, yes? Drink with the dumb."
What's your name, boy?
My name.
Yeah.
My name.
It's not that. It's not that. That's not what it is. It's not that either. Don't worry about it.
My name is Liam.
Liam?
I have decided this.
Liam.
Because I am the dumb.
Adding Liam. Get fucked up later. She called us.
Falco grabs his flagon. Do you grab the growler?
Yeah. I like
Do you
the
grab your
potato.
growler?
Let's do it.
You're about to take a swig, and Liam pulls from below a pony keg. Pops off the cork on that, and he goes, "Hey, Prost!" And then
Prost!
He goes to take a drink, and that is where we'll end tonight's session.
No! Next session is gonna start so poorly!